Hello there. Hello? Hello. Happy Sunday in the evening time. Hello. It's Sunday. We've never done a Sunday evening stream. At least, to the best of my knowledge, we've never been on Sunday night. But here we are, friends. And we're on the far side. Brilliant. I have filled the skip. I got me man card stamped. I'm only exhausted. Me hands will never be the same again. I've had a very busy weekend with the house stuff. And filled the skip. Then I had an axe. Yes, friends, I was issued with an axe to break up some furniture. Very satisfying, you know. Never great, when you're off to buy furniture, but when you get to break it up, I was like your man out of that movie that you didn't see. That was brilliant. And then I had a terrible disagreement with a razor blade earlier on. I'll tell you about me day, right? I've been busy today. And I said earlier, I says, right, I want to get a stream in at some stage. And I didn't think it'd be this late. Usually I'm on early on a Sunday, but I was busy, and Gibbo's here. I saw his name in the chat. Gibbo, do you remember the idea we had? Well, you had. Well, we both had. Remember we said, design the wall. Put like a brick design on the wall, right? So I went off anyway and I bought these kind of brick panel thingies, stickers, and you put them on the wall and they look like that you have a wall made of brick as opposed to, well, whatever else you call it, drywall, I suppose, right? But anyway, I put one on the gadget last night. Brilliant. And then I put one up beside it and I got it wrong. Right, I didn't align it right. I said, sure, that's okay. I'll just take it off and put another one on. Well, anyway, half the wall came with it and half the sticker stayed on the wall. So I said, oh, bother, or words to that effect. So I then had to go back and, well, that wall now has many more panels on it than it had starting off, because the panels now have to cover the thing that, the back of the head isn't looking too bad. I had to do the thing on the wall to make the wall look right. My thoughts when this happened. Sweet suffering right, maybe Gibbo will come down some evening and help me fix it, because I made an absolute terrible mess. But yes, anyway, I've been very busy the weekend, and now, friends, that's it. The chores have been completed. I'm now 100% ready for Flight Sim until next Sunday. In fact, this time next week, we have a mad schedule ahead for the week. Tomorrow, we have a Mooney flight to the infamous logs, and then on Tuesday, it's all happening Tuesday, and then it's going to go bananas for the rest of the week. But tonight, I wanted to go flying. I wanted to jump into the King Air 350. So we find ourselves on the ground here at Boise, and we're going to do a flight up to Pullman, Moscow. And then our final arrival is going to be into Renton. And looking forward to it. The reason why we're going to Renton, well, you see, tomorrow night we're going to be flying out of Renton as we head up to a place called Quantum River. So that's the jazz of it now. How has your weekend been? Right, I mean, I should take photographs of the skip. So, fill the skip. I have two double mattresses. I didn't realise I had two double mattresses, but I did. And they now live on top of the skip, and the idea being it'll hold everything down. Then I decided I'll get up there and do a bit of a jig. Some Irish dancing on top of the mattresses with the hope to push everything down the way. And I'm not going to lie, it was like jumping on a trampoline that wasn't bouncy. Oh, I was jaded. And, well, it's done now. I'm sore all over. I'm sore in places I didn't even realise I had. Right? I mean, it's bad, but it's all grand now. Everything's done. And how hard is it to stick something to the wall? Bloody hard, right? I mean, it can stick on the wall, but you have to, the precision. NASA didn't have that level of expertise. It's off by, just a teeny tiny amount. And then one of them went kind of crooked. And then I said, I'll just fix it. And you can't fix it. And then I had a disagreement earlier on with a razor blade. So I bought a new razor. Thought I was being all terribly fancy. Oh, this does the whole lot. The whole nose, ears, eyes, hair, beard. The whole shebang now. Yeah, I'll have one of them. And got up this morning. I said, yeah, I'll tidy up the beard and tidy up around the ears, right? For some reason, my hair, it grows that way. Why did your hair grow friggin' that way? Einstein grew that way. That's the only kind of, similarities I can find that made sense. Murph, are you saying you look like Einstein? No, but we think the same. But anyway, I got which I thought was the Blade 3. Yeah, number 3 around the back and sides. Lovely hurdling. So, Jesus, that felt an awful bit close to my head, I thought. And then I looked in the mirror, and then I looked at the Blade 0.3. What sort of a maniac makes a 0.3 of a blade? So I had to tidy it all up. I mean, it's grand and all, but like, Jesus, do I feel the cold, right? Terrible. But yes, all is slowly but surely getting back. At least I don't need to fix my hair in the morning. Do you know what I mean? It's terrible, isn't it? Isn't it terrible, right? There, what my glorious mane is gone, and it's now left with just, you strike a match off the back of it. Very fancy, very fancy. But anyway, here we are. We find ourselves flight simming on a Sunday night. And as I say, I don't think I've ever done a flight sim on a Sunday night. There's Mr. Two-Tone, the judge for lies, looking at me because I cut my hair like in Egypt. Even she said, Jesus, you cut that fairly tight. But anyway, yeah, usually I go to bed early on a Sunday because I'm in work on a Monday. What do you mean I didn't get out? What time did I get out of bed, actually?
You had alarms on at 5:30, so I'm awake since 5:30.
I set my first alarm for 5:30, immediately snoozed it. What time did I get up at? I can't remember. 11:15. Yeah, but I was physically exhausted I was fatigued from all the manual masculine labour I did yesterday. Brute force and ignorance. She was totally digging me with the axe though, weren't you though? You were though. I was manly with brawn.
You did all the heavy lifting.
I did do all the heavy lifting. I do all the heavy lifting. All the time. Sure, I'd carry myself around. But yeah, we got loads done though, didn't we? We did. The house is fabulous. Fabulous. I've so much room, not in the games or the man cave, but we've loads of room in other places. It's great.
Yeah, and the spare chair has made it out of your room.
I took the spare chair out and I put it under the stairs where the other chair used to live. But that's temporarily. Because I can't really get in the door with the other chair there. But I can, but I keep bashing my leg. Do you know, it's a health and safety hazard.
Chair.
Huh?
Cat's chair.
Yeah, she can sit out in the hall. The cat's chair. It's a friggin' throne. She'll sit out in the hall, I'd say.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
It's a big 10-4. Jay, it's all... You must think you're still in the army with that haircut. Shut up, Gibbo! Listen, the first thing I thought was the missus is going to kill me. The second thing I thought of, Gibbo is going to have a friggin' field day. So I said, best not even to mention the name. Say nothing. It's terrible bad. Look how bad it is. Right, I mean, look, the back of it doesn't look too bad. That's only because there's very little in other places to compare it, look. Sweet suffering Jay, look at it. Now, I know the camera effects there, they make it look balder than it is. I mean, what?
Oh, Jesus.
That's not mine at all. But you know what I mean? Anyway, all is well in the realm. Babes doesn't work on Sundays. Does it not? It should do. That thing is broke. But yes, how was your weekend? I didn't miss. I had Ali playing in the background. She was doing helicopters. Yes, she was flying the Huey. And I was watching a bit of that. And I saw some Kaharia flying last night. I didn't say hello because I was away from the PC, but she was on the background. So lovely flying from Kaharia. And she was doing some airliner stuff as well today. It was all flat out. But here we are, friends. It's a group flight on the ground at Boise. Kilo Bravo Oscar India, Southeast Asian server. We're going to take the King Air out for a jaunt. Now, I didn't take the Firefly Air livery because, well, one, I love it. But two, there's a bit of an LOD with it. So, I said, look, I'll stick to the standard. Plus, I've been very kind of economic when it comes to my add-ons installed in 2020 because, well, next week I'm going to be seeing what's going to work in 2024. So there's a couple of things you want to be careful of because if there's any kind of WASM stuff in there, well, it's science. We'll talk about it during the week. But anyway, where we're at now, I reckon I'm about 3 feet smaller now. My spine is that shagged from all the heavy lifting, brawn and iron, right? And I did do something very funny though. So when I put the mattresses into the skip, I did one of those Hadiokan things. I jumped up in the air, put my legs up, and it was to do the perfect sit landing, right on your arse. It failed miserably though because I didn't realise that, well, there was a not 100% dismantled wardrobe beneath it. I saw Jesus. Jesus! It was sore, but I'm okay now, right? You're balding in 4K. What are you talking about? Adjust your television set. It'd be grand. But anyway, who's here? Look, what day is it? It's Sunday. Yeah. We're in just the wrong button. It's Sunday. We'll press some buttons now and ease our way into this Sunday flight. For those of you who have work tomorrow,
Oh, Jesus.
couldn't have said it any better. For those of you who are off tomorrow, oh, Jesus. Right, we're off for a couple of days now. So I'm going to be streaming like you're probably sick of me already, but you're really going to be sick of me by the end of the week. He's still on. He's still talking. Right, do you know? I've a couple of more man chores to do now tomorrow and Tuesday. That's outside. You have to go outside into the real world. But apart from that, it's all grand. Look at you passing judgment with your judgmental eyes.
This is how tired I was.
This is how tired Mr. Two-Tone was yesterday. Go on.
Put that in. There's not an in
Ah, Jesus. Show us that.
Hello there.
This is how tired we were last night.
Not how tired I was. I did it. I plugged it in.
That's a Febreze air freshener. And you'll notice that this is the electronic component. You're supposed to plug in the air freshener into it. So Mr. Two-Tone last night going to bed just plugged this in and turned it on. It was very fresh air. The kitchen smelled like a kitchen this morning. If I did that, you'd hit me with it. That's how tired we were, yeah. Jaded. But anyway, we're almost fully recharged here now. Limbics is not at work today. Brilliant. Some beautiful country tonight. Indeed. Right, lads, we'll rumble into the chat to say hello to everyone, will we? Oh, Gabe, terrible news about John Kenny. So, there's an Irish comedian, or comedians, that I follow them quite a bit. The Unbelievables. Pat Short. I've often done Pat Shortisms. Do you know? Well, his partner in crime was a man called John Kenny. We've watched him here on the stream before. He passed away, age of 66. He wasn't well, though, do you know? He wasn't well. But yeah, sorely missed. Great comedian. Fantastic. But anyway, who's here? Look, Crafty Tigers, good evening. Tarnish Mossman is here on a Sunday. Welcome in. Willow, how much? Welcome aboard. Hauling Hero. What's happening, man? Where are we at now? Tarnish Mossman says live now. Indeed, live now. Eamon 1973. Sunday night stream. Yes, it's all happening now. Liptorius, we are T-minus 2 days until the big event. The excitement levels now are ridiculous. Toto2495 is here. Good to see you. Lee Dixon. Hello. Little Trader, welcome aboard. Blinky. What an exciting week. I'm telling you, the excitement levels now. It's Christmas Eve. Brilliant. Led Ballooner, good to see you. Irish Jet Red, welcome in. What's the crack, man? SK Sun is here. Tima. Hello. Always nice to go flying. 40 streams in a row, Tima. Jesus. Vinci is here. Good to see you. Let the channel point grind begin. Indeed. Mickey Ozzy is here. Welcome aboard. APU Inspector, good to see you. Soaring AJ, Tier 3, 46 months. The absolute mad lad. Thank you very, very much indeed, Soaring AJ. Hope you're well. Twatter2 is here. Welcome in. Cyrus T, the man of teal. How's the farming, Cyrus? Are you enjoying it? Willow, how much? Murph watching in 4K. Have you had a facelift? Oh, behave. Right, do you know, I'm much better looking in real life. Shut up, Gibbo. No one asked you. Brilliant. Proby Pete is here. Good day from Arizona. It's going to be a busy week for all, even for us, Xbox simmers. Why do I have a feeling Gibbo pressed that button? Why do I have a terrible feeling Gibbo pressed that button? Looks nothing like me. In fairness now, with the hair that tight, Jesus, don't you say anything. Now, let me see. Legend of Tizzy, good evening. Colonel Fork is here. Tier 3, 52 months. Is that our first 52 months? That's as many months as there are weeks in a year. Colonel Fork, thank you very, very much indeed, my guy, for all your support. That's insane, man.
Jesus.
It's insane. It was Gibbo. He pressed the button. Jesus. Bloody hell. Colonel Fork, thank you very, very much indeed. You see, Colonel Fork doesn't think, I look at like your man, Paddy. How he is his mad jokes is. Dick of the... Oh, jeez. Larry just jumped in saying something there that he shouldn't have. Bloody hell. Larry, don't tell Muse you said that. Welcome in, Larry. Good to see you. That's Brilliant. Martin Carey Aviation has resubscribed 26 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, Martin. And lads, if you're on Instagram, do check out Kerry Aviation. Martin takes some amazing real life photographs. Do be sure to check him out. Black Eyes Gabe is here. Happy Sunday all. I have come to the Church of Murph to worship. Oh, behave. Welcome in, Gabe. Good to see you, man. Now, who else is here? Sunday streamage, man, and why not? Indeed, Tarnish, indeed. Patrick Doyle, good to see you. Evening, getting the hang of this Twitch thing. Think I've got the Twitch itch. Ooh, nice. Happy Sundays. Wombat49 is here. Good to see you, Wombat. Hope you're well. Airwolf, ahoy. 43 hours, just saying. 37 hours? No, 30, Jesus, how many hours? Hours before my electricity is turned off, but it will be turned back on again. Oh yes, friends. We'll figure that one out. Dougal is here, the chairman, Dougal McTavish. Good to see you, my guy. Gibbo's in the chat. Welcome aboard, my guy. Alpha's here, Tuesday 4 p.m. Ooh, it's all happening now. Bet you started the stream because it's the second to last day before 24. Well, I usually stream on the weekend when I can, do you know? Let's see what happens. Flying for Fun is here. Tier 1 for 27 months. Thank you very much. He says, afternoon Sunday stream. I not be able to fly some portion of this. That's quite okay. Now, Flying for Fun. Thank you indeed. Now, we're over here. Angry Lou, welcome in. Biggest question is, how long will Murph glue his eyes on 24 before returning to Forza and Truck Sim? I reckon months or a year. Well, I mean, whatever the sim is going to be when it releases, it's going to be what it's going to be, right? But there's always, I really enjoy Forza. I really enjoyed the truck simming, but definitely the eyes will be on flight simming, you know, because there's lots to explore, do you know? The lovely Kaharia is here. Hello, Kaharia. She says, good evening, Murph and Fireflies. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome in, Kaharia. Wombat49 has fallen over and pressed a button. Tier 1 for 33 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, Wombat. Hope you're well, man. Elf says, I just watched the video how Microsoft made the most realistic map and I have renewed excitement. Right? That's an amazing video. There's a link there on our Discord. Lads, it is the most accurate map of Earth ever. It's incredible. Incredible stuff. Twarog is here. Good to see you. Now, am I pronouncing your name? I say Twarog, which hopefully it is, right? And I saw you,
Hello there.
I saw you streaming Farm Sim earlier on, and I said, Jesus, now, I was going to jump in and say hello, and then, I don't know why I didn't, but I was going to. And then I say, Murph, are you actually pronouncing people's names correctly? It's not like I made that mistake before Jibbo or, you know, Billouette. Right, I used to make balls of it, but I hope, Twarog, I hope I'm right in saying that. Welcome in, my dude. Why can Yes is here, good evening. Did your axe here? No, I didn't. The axe was grand. Murphy and an axe, and he survived. You want to see it? I was so manly, it was right. I said, poof. Now I used the axe more like a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Wait, wasn't that a song? But yeah, you know, brilliant. But anyway, Mugga T is here, good evening. Hope you're well. Viper Strike has rambled in. Good to see you, man. He flew in Indiana earlier. Nice. Eamon says, tomorrow it's confirmed Murph is doing a Mooney. Yeah, baby. Floxtrot is here, good evening. Doing good. Some simming and leaf raking in the yard. Nice. Leaf raking. Razor 1, Murph 0. Yeah, terrible. Well, I think it's okay, but terrible. Do it. Someone do it. Do what? Right. Zith is here. How many times did you hit snooze? Here's something I can show you. Why is that light on? Right, I know. I'm not unique in this. Right? Right? 0535, 0537, 0540, 0545, 0549, 0600. Each and every one of those was snoozed this morning. Jesus, lads. Right? That's brilliant. I'm just getting up now in a second when I hear the next one. Oh, Jesus, I'm in the next one. Brilliant. How she lives with me. How she hasn't killed me yet. Questions, I'm sure. You're probably not going to eat much, let alone sleep next week. It'd be grand, Super Tie. We're all geared up and ready to go, right? Right. Why Kanye says, you should have gone to the building merchant and bought a wall panel. And then you could have pick up a kitchen magazine, right? Yeah, sure, that would have worked. Real Roughneck is here, 5 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Hope you're well. Babes don't work on a Sunday. Brilliant. Zybok Doc calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. I hope you're well. Super ties like you're balding in 4K. Goblin Zeus is here with good news. He says, good evening. I'm working tomorrow, but will fly Tuesday night and Wednesday. I mean, this will mean flights in 2024. Yes, it will. Oh, you're off on Tuesday and Wednesday. Nice. G Slayer is in the house. Good to see you, man. You're looking well. Kaharia says, I had a hard day. Today at the airliner stream, we had CTDs and other shenanigans out of this. Really? Well, don't worry, Kaharia. Put it behind you. It'll be grand. Next week, you won't even know about it. It'll just, it's gone, right? It's out there. We go on to the next one. Man needs a trucker's hat. Kozaki Flyer. What's a trucker's hat look like? Are they the ones that have like a bit of a net around it and then a peak? Do you know? But yes, Limbix is here. Good to see you, my guy. Hope all is well. Stavaris, welcome aboard. Spitfire RF 100, welcome aboard. She might still hit you. She probably will. I have work all week, but we'll be happy to catch the streams when I'm home to cheer you on. Thank you very much, Crafty Tigers. Now let me see. Adams99, good evening. Does it have the smell of a Murphy scent? Wait, what? Strap21 is here. Hola, hope you're well. Mr. 90, good to see you. Zard is in the house. Dazati Arab, be nice to have you on in the background this week whilst working. Brilliant, Dazza. I won't put you off anything at all. Do you know? Wait till you look at this. Brilliant. Stop what you're doing immediately. Yeah, you won't hear anything like that at all. But yes, now let me see. We're over here. Happy New Sim Year Eve, for those who celebrate. Nice. Fierce Wolf is here, looking fierce and wolfy. Rob MCR, good to see you. Lima Kilo Mike, good evening. Happy Sunday. 52 weeks, that's just great. That's just laziness. What do you mean that's laziness? That's supposed to be like, yeah, that's not lazy because he didn't forget to cancel the thing. That's brilliant. But no, it's not. It's brilliant is what it is. Thank you very much indeed, Colonel Fork. But give it, that's hilarious. 52 months even. Yeah, you ruined it yourself. He ruined his own joke. Sit in the bold corner. Everyone point and laugh. Jesus. Right. Folda, thank you very much indeed. Subscribing for tier 1. 11 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. We got a follow here as well by Zach the Pilot. Hello, Zach the Pilot. Martel is in the house. Inns 1337. It's been a while. The place hasn't been the same without you, Inns. Tell us the stories of the realm. What has happened? Where did you adventure to? No flyage for me tonight. My legs hurt too much for the rudder pedals. Oh no, man. No worries, Kazaki. Onboard Simulations, good to see you. Sledgehammer was a Peter Gabriel. Oh, do you remember it? Sledgehammer. That was a great song. Dougal McTavish has subscribed for 45 months. Can I have a refund on those, please, sir? Thank you very much indeed, Dougal. Insane generosity. Right, Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer, that's the one, yeah. Naughty Slack is here. I haven't mentioned my mate Charlie from Portarlington for a while. How is your mate Charlie from Portarlington? Haven't heard about him in such a long time.
Big 10-4, good buddy.
Right, Jesus. There's buttons here. Viper Strike is on a 7-stream streak. Where has your gone? Where has me what gone, Virtual Gamer? Jesus. B. Carlo, welcome aboard. Mad Mackham. In late shift this week, all third-party add-ons will probably be compatible before I get a chance to fly. Jesus, don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. It'll be grand. I also had 4 CTDs this morning. What? Really? Let's see what happens tonight. Whack-A-Mo is here. Happy Sunday to you, my guy. Hope you're well. Harden Up, good day. That's a great name, Harden Up. What was your man used to say? This is Stefan. His name is Stefan. Harden the up. Stefan. Do you remember? Willow How Much says, I have a pre-op appointment on Wednesday. I might miss a bit of the east to west flight. Will join when I can. Launch day is going to be awesome apart from the binding. Absolutely. And don't worry too much. Like the aircraft I'm going to be selecting, you'll have the option to pick way faster aircraft. And even if you want to like take a tube liner, you can jump some of the stops we're going to make. I reckon we'll get through it. But yes, Mr. Skoo is here. Sorry, I'm late. I'm here. He's here now, ladies and gentlemen. Call off the searchlights. Mr. Skoo, welcome in. Muse Fan is here. He says, how he is his mad jokes. You're not very original tonight, Muse Fan. If you scroll up the chat, Larry did a Muse. Larry jumped into the chat saying, how he is his mad jokes is, I kid you not, right? Jesus. Great to see you, Muse Fan. You're probably farmed out. Wait, that sounded terrible. You've probably been farming for ages. They farmed out Muse. They put him out to stud. Right. Retriever Neil is here. It's good to see you. Never missed you again. Good job I had finishing cooking dinner and then walking the dogs. Jesus, brilliant. Goblin Zeus is here. 46 months with a tier 1. Thank you very, very much indeed, Goblin Zeus. Now, who else is here? Look, Sergeant Beast, good evening. Enbrew, welcome in. Will we get a launch day stream? Yes, we will. Every day. Redman Tech is here. What's the plan for the week? Are you streaming 24 hours from 4 p.m. Tuesday? Relatively close to that, yes. The stream will start on Tuesday at some stage. There will be a nap between, the stream on Tuesday and the stream on Wednesday. There's another nap between Wednesday and Thursday, but like naps, I might even just do autopilot. Going asleep stream at Murphy, I've never seen myself what I look like when I'm asleep. I imagine I look very peaceful, What's happening? Murph's just gone for a sleep. Just taking a bit of a kip, lads, Some say I snore, but that's pure, rubbish. Fake news, political attack. I don't snore at all. The eyes just, what? Anyway, where are we at here now? Over here, look. Autumn Mod is doing a thing. It doesn't matter if you're sub or not. This guy always answers you. No wonder you're a great guy. Virtual Gamer, thank you very much indeed. Yes, very kind of you to say that. Sledgehammer. Wait, what? Right, now we're over here, look. Muse Farm. Just arrived, says John C. Good evening. Hope you're well. Mr. Scoot says, Murph, I talked to Edson for a while today. He's feeling a bit better. Yes, we're getting there. We are getting there. Right, Cold Nebo. Wait, what? Naps are great. A 30-minute nap. We like to... Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes. Right? Brilliant. Naps are great. I'm having one right now. Jesus. Hope you have the Tesco shop done. We got our shopping done. Shopping is done. We have supplies in. And all is looking terribly well. Terribly well. Who's here on YouTube? Maple Leaf, good to see you, man. Jack M is here. Uniform Goose. Hello, Goose. Peter Porter's in the house. Welcome in, Peter. Peter. Good to see you. Mac Vision. Patrick Doyle. Why can yes? Podgeman is here.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
How are you, Podge? As in the new boy in the class, I just created an account on Twitch. No, I'm not stalking you, really. Then YouTube popped up to tell me that you're live, so get in the air and I'll check out the Twitch. Brilliant. Andy is here, welcome in. Johnny Shue, welcome aboard. Spiner is here. Vaughn is here. Mrs. TPHI17, hello. Steve Stavaris. Ronnie Dillard, Plain Crazy. We're going to be on the Southeast Asian server. Nutty Slack is over there as well. Heisenberg, salutations, welcome in. And who's this now? Simviation with Annie Boy. Hello, welcome in. You're very kind for joining us on a Sunday, lads. Green Man is here, just popped in to give a like to the best flights and content creator on YouTube. Green Man has been promoted to legendary status. Thank you very, very much indeed for your kind words. Right, now, I'm over here, look. We're catching up. This is great. You would never delay here at all. Right. 2 more sleeps, Turnsy, right? It's nuts. Virtual Gamer subscribing for 4 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Can I get a refund?
No less than 20 and no more than 40 minutes is perfect for a catnap. Yes. DCS Dux is in the house. Good to see you, Dux. Daz Hickey, good evening. Sunday stream, indeed. And right, will we get to it? Our 2.5 minute intro has been perfectly on time. Turn off that light now. Jesus. Wait. No, wait. Oh, that was a good... Right, let's come over here now. It's important. It's very dark or something, is it? Right, microphone, lights. Yes, they're all on. We're all here. See, my microphone keeps popping. I need to fix that for next week. Or for, tomorrow. It's too late now. Right, friends, here we are with the King Air. The glorious King Air 350i. The I stands for intelligent, a bit like myself. But anyway, let's have a look at our route. Very straightforward. We go up a bit and then across a bit. Departing out of Boise, Kilo Bravo, Oscar, India, we're going to do a landing into Pullman, Moscow. This is a great little airport back in X-Plane. It's near a stadium, I think, Pullman. There's a football stadium there. And from there, then, we're going to ramble across into Renton. And you see, Renton... I hold that as in a very special place in my heart. And the reason being is Renton was the first airport that Flight Sim 2020 was kind of beta tested from. Because they kind of did this area first. Kind of like the Grand Canyon for Flight Sim 2024. This was like their testing area. And Renton is where they actually brought people to experience the sim the first time they did a global preview event. Which I wasn't at. But I was at the one this year, which was terribly exciting, right? Has anyone seen the 24-hour live stream of YouTube of Dublin Port? It fills the gaps in when Mr. Two-Tone is offline. Oh, Dublin Airport or Dublin Port? I don't know. Do we have a special approach there? Just get it down, I suppose. Conor Gilmartin, only 2 more days. Ah, right. But yeah, looking forward to this one. You also flew the 737 out of there to Dublin. We did. The very first 737, the Dash 700, we did a flight from Renton all the way back to Dublin. Oh, Dublin Port, really? Okay, nice. So we're on live time and live weather. It's kicking up a bit of jiggery-pokery here. So if we have a look at Boise and open the airport. So the weather conditions here at the minute, right? Well, we'll read it out. We have winds 110 at 17, gusting to 26 knots. Fairly good visibility. Overcast at 4800. Temperature is only 4 degrees Celsius, dew point 1, and our altimeter is going to be 2987. Kind of low pressure here, not fantastic weather. But we'll blast on out of this and then we see how we get on. The King Air, this is from Black Square. It's basically a heavily modified King Air that's in the sim as default. And of course, the King Air 350 also going to be in flights in 2024, which is exciting. But what Black Square have done with this machine, it's study level. They've coded every single bit of it. And it's beautiful. The King Air is such a great aircraft. They're also doing the what is it? Is it the C90? Did I say that correctly? The C90 is going to be one of the new default aircraft in flights in 2024. The C90 is basically a smaller version of this. Smaller version of this, right? So that's what we're going to be jumping around with tonight. I don't know. Okay, Discord updated. Goose, that's gone back to you there. But yeah, so it's a beautiful aircraft, stunning, and she's very powerful and it's fast. C90 Premium Deluxe. It's the newer one, isn't it? It's like, I think it's the GTX C90. Is that the one? It's Coronado. Yeah. Do you already know that's the first plane you're going to fly on the 19th? I don't, Fulda. We'll just lock it in and see what happens. We're also planning, so Tuesday is the setting up the sim. Wednesday we start with the I-90. Thursday we'll do something. Friday we're going to be on the Microsoft official channel. We're going to be taking a helicopter out to some oil rigs. Friday evening we're going to have Raoul join us for a chat, catch up on all the news and more flying. And then Saturday and Sunday even more flying. Like the entire week. And like it is a little, it's not overkill, but like I have a week off work, so that's why I really want to push this. Do you know what I mean? And hopefully by the end of the week you're all in a very good, strong, comfortable position when it comes to flights in 2024. You know what I mean? But anyway, let us get started. Welcome here to the cockpit of the King Air, and you'll notice what Black Square have done. They've completely rebuilt it from the inside as well. You can't ramble into the cabin, unfortunately. Nothing we can do there. But all of this, the main panel is completely overhauled, and you have a massive choice of radios, of navigation equipment, and so on. All the circuit breakers work. There's a ton of work gone into this, right? So shall start off at the very beginning, friends, and we're going to flick on the battery switch. So we'll disappear the yoke, and we have our switch in here for the battery. Battery coming on. Get some sounds in here. We're also going to put on our nav lights, and we can put on our beacon and our tail light. And we go to our overhead, and we'll get that iconic teal colour. It's like a teal colour that they have inside the beach. Go ahead and get some of these guys up and running. There we go. Fasten seatbelt, no smoking. There's a pause, but that's okay. This is this light I'm telling you about. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that colour. Teal. Cyrus right now is like, yes, that is the way. Right, that is the way. So we're going to reset our barometric pressure. We're reading 1011. We can change that over to inches of mercury, 29.87. External power light is flashing. We don't have external power connected to the aircraft, but that's okay for the moment. The cabin temperature is cold. We're going to wait till we get an engine start up, and then we'll start going through all of that. Come on down here to our left hand side, quick checking our fuel. So let's just do a quick test. Fuel quantity, and then go to auxiliary tanks. Should be fairly low, which they are. So fuel is working. We're going to put our standby pumps on. Very good. We're also going to open up the anti-ice. Think of this as like your inertial separator. Kaharia had another CTD. What's possibly happening? I didn't see the Captain Kenobi one, Retriever Neil. I have to check it up later on. It's overkill, Murphy. We love it. Nice. I think the big thing for most of us would be dialing in those controls. Yeah, 100%. Once they're all set up, I think we're going to be good, yeah? Right, okay, well, let's continue on what we need here. So, that's all looking good. That's all looking good. Environmental settings, leave those off. Fuel pumps are indeed running. Quick check down here. We'll be turning these guys on shortly. Back up to the overhead. Just make sure our lights are coming on there, which they are. What else do we need now? So, battery, we're reading. A little bit low actually on the battery, so we won't do that. We'll have to get the old aircraft started up here. So to get ourselves started, we have an engine ignition on the right side. We're going to hear some click, clickety click. We're going to put our props to full, and we can open up some windows here as well. So there's the ignition going, and we're going to activate the starter. So we'll say clear prop, and we'll engage the starter. So we're going to monitor here ITT and our NG. We have spinach. I'm just going to wait for the NG to stabilize, and then we can introduce some fuel. King Air is so much cooler than mine. They're awesome, aren't they? Have to be connected. Just had a B-sod. What? Okay, go ahead, introduce some fuel. Fuel coming in, monitor ITT. We're going to watch that for a hot start. Keep our eye on the NG for a hung start. So we peaked out here at about 870. Once we get our turbine above 50%, we're looking good. We're looking good. Go ahead and disengage the starter. High idle. Ignition off. Alright. Power's coming in. Go ahead and activate the right hand side generator. Lights coming on here now. Everything's looking beautiful. Go ahead and keep a quick look on our electrical panel. That looks good. On up here, let's double check that now. So right generator, 28 volts, and our amps are in charging mode. Left generator, we shouldn't be getting a thing, but the right will take over. So our right generator is giving us DC power here of about 30%, and we'll continue on now on the left hand side. Engine ignition, left hand side coming up. And we'll go ahead and hit the starter on the left side. Again, we're going to monitor our ITT for a hot start and NG for a hung start. And we'll just let the NG get up there to about 20%. Beautiful machine this, isn't it? Yeah, the Firefly livery on this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Alright, how are we looking? Torque is good. Turbine's good. Fuel in. What's our ITT? Again, we should get about 870. 860. That's looking good. Turbine RPM, once it's above 50, we can disengage the starter. We're looking good. Up you go. Starter off. Ignition off. Go ahead and throw in the left gen. Close the... It's proper windy out here, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to monitor all our T's and P's. Let's have a quick look here. Oil pressure and temperature is good on both sides. Fuel flow looking good on both sides. Prop RPM, turbine RPM, and our torque. And then we have our ITT. So that's looking fairly good, lads. We're now going to go ahead and turn on our inverters, and we'll go avionics master switch. Power is coming in. Anti-ice, go ahead and close. And our avionics are coming to life here slowly but surely. Bleed air system, let's get some temperature on in here. So turn on our coffee maker, get our lights turned on as well. Cabin master lights can be already on. Bleed air valves, are going to put these to open. And we're going to get our electrical heater on, our aft blower in. And we're going to go to automatic. And we'll increase the temperature. And we'll see this temperature start rising. We're at 4 degrees at the moment. But this will fly up fairly quick. Fairly quick, right? Now let's see. Tarnish, what did we do? Did we break something? What else do we have there? These are all our avionics stuff, but we'll worry about that now in a moment. Auto feather. We're going to activate the auto feather just to make sure that she's working. Pitot heat can come on, right and left. That's looking good. Prop is good. Auto feather goes to arm. What else do we need to do? Come on down here. And we shall turn on the rudder booster and our electrical trims. We'll mess around with the autopilot here now shortly. What else do we have here now? Oxygen not armed. Should have done that first. There's our oxygen armed. And do we have sufficient on board? If I was oxygen... Where's my oxygen level? Right, over here. Cabin, gyro, pneumatic, oxygen. Yeah, we got loads. We got loads. Okay. Right, so we're going to go into a flight plan. And let our stuff come on board here. And we're up to 7 degrees now in the cabin, so we're looking alright. Electrical heater is on, that's okay. That external power we're flashing until we start moving, but that's totally fine. Mine doesn't have a coffee maker. I need to file a complaint with management. Nice. Pod says, I have a good idea about a hot start, but what's a hung start? So what happens is, a hot start is, well, the turbine gets too hot and it'll go hot and potentially go on fire. A hung start means that the NG isn't able to rise, meaning that she's turning, but there's no torque. It's like the shaft isn't actually engaging right. So it's just spinning with no power behind it. Either or can have a serious impact on the engine. Will I need a new GPU for 2024? I have a 2070 Super. Andy, you should be okay. The best thing to do is try it all out on Tuesday, wait for a patch, because there's going to be performance patches, and then see how you go from there, right? We shall see. Right, now what are we doing here? So let's put in some nav options, and let's do this over here. So our first stop is going to be Pullman. So we're going to set a destination. Our final destination tonight is Renton, KRNT, Renton Municipal. And then we're going to have a waypoint along the way, which is going to be Pullman, Moscow, which is Kilo Papa Uniform Whiskey. Pullman, Moscow Regional, go ahead and pop you in there. There's a flight plan put in. We'll go back to our map here. We're going to change our course deviation indicator, or CDI. That goes to GPS. There we have her. And let's have a zoom out here. 194 nautical miles. This is terrain running on this map, but we're on the ground, so I'm not overly worried. Squawk machine, we'll put in something makey uppy, 4161, and I'll keep that on altitude reporting. And what else do we need to do here now? Taxi lights are going to come on. Reco lights will be on. Fuel vent, not too worried at the moment. Temperature in the cabin is now up. It's only at 9 degrees. This is slow. Manual vent blower high. There we go. We'll turn off the outlet electrical heater because the engine heat will do the job here for us. Weather radar. So there is rain. There's plenty of precip there. Need to watch that. Bleed valves. They're okay. That's okay. And I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. Fuel vent. No, don't need to worry about that. Anti-ice, leave them alone. Actuators, leave them on main. We can do all our tests when we're moving. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Okay, friends. So, departure here, due to the wind, we're going to be blasting off here from probably 10 left, or 10 right. We'll go 10 right. So that's kind of straight ahead, turn left, and we'll go that way. Two Dogs is here. Good to see you, man. How full can an airport be in Microsoft Flight Sim? Fireflies? Yes. Yeah, I'm expecting a few aircraft here, hopefully. So, let me see. We're going to come off the brakes, hold the toe brakes, and we're going to start edging our way forward. Bit of power. Tap the toe brakes. They're working. Now the power that comes through from the prop, it's I won't say it's delayed, but she's not the fastest. So we're going to just ramble ahead here. Reset my view a little bit. The props are not equal on both sides, but that's fine. They'll figure themselves out. We will set an initial altitude. We want to get above the cloud layer. We're going to set initially 8,000 feet. Density altitude is a thing here. We're actually quite high up. Watch your speed here now, Murph. Easy does it. We'll probably stick this into beta if we wanted to. But we'll just take our time as we kind of cruise out here. So it's going to be... When we continue taxi, we go down to the left here and then swing on to the right. It's a lovely plane, this though, isn't it? It's gorgeous, like. It's a fabulous looking machine, this. Great sounds too. Yeah, 100%. There are some cracking liveries for this aircraft over on flightsim.to, as Colonel Fork is saying. I mean, you have some military ones, civilian ones. Absolutely stunning. Stunning. The US military, the RAF have stuff. There's an Irish Air Corps livery here as well. There's some really, really nice stuff. Not to mention the Coast Guard. But like, Black Square have taken an iconic airplane and made it even better. I mean, they really have, right? They really, really have. So we'll spin over to the right here. Flaps for takeoff. Set them a notch. To paint to fuel, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, we need the Irish Air Corps liveries for it. So the Air Corps operated a King Air B200. They never got the 350. The 350 is like... The 350i, chef kiss, like, it's incredible. Boise is Idaho's capital and largest city, over 230,000 people. The most popular sports team in the city, their college football team, the Boise State Broncos. Oh, nice! Thank you, Verbi Strike. Yeah, it's a great machine. This is a great machine. Right, as we approach the active, I just want to do a quick run-up test here with the aircraft. So we'll stop her here, apply the brakes. Now, a couple of tests we can do here. So, we shall... Autofetter's fine. We're going to go with our main gen ties. We're going to put them to close. Have a look down here. We're going to put them to open. Gen ties open coming up on the screen. Lovely. And we'll put them back to auto. Battery tie switches open. Go ahead and reset. What else do you want to do here? Anti-ice, we already got that working. That's fine. Inverters. So when we do the inverters, we should get a drop on one, rise on the other. Lovely. Go ahead and cancel. We'll do the same with the generators. Left gen off. Right one takes over. Look at the load on the DC. Put them back to both. That needs a reset. There we go. And we're level again. We're going to do the same on the right gen. Right gen off. Left DC takes over. And back to both. And reset. And they've balanced out. Lovely. Go ahead and cancel the caution. We are now going to increase our RPM. We're going to do a prop sync or prop test. Prop cycle. Easy now. Hold a 40. There's a drop. Torque up. Prop down. And the last one should be a drop in fuel. Drop in fuel. Caution light off. We're looking good. Cabin temperature 14 degrees. That's okay for the moment. Weather radar is doing what it needs to do. All our avionics are working. Transponder is running. Landing lights come on. Turn on our ice light just in case. Ice protection, I just need it for the pedos for the minute. And also a stall warning. Next up, I want to put on my strobes. Actuators are grand. Inverters are grand. Standby pumps are already on. They're grand. Lads, I think we're grand. Some trims. Let's have a quick look. That's good. Let me see. Trim down a little bit. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. Voice recorder is working. Cabin altitude. Roughly there. Cabin pressure test. Okay. Autopilot is coming up next, so we're going to sync our HSI. That's our course. Heading goes to heading mode. In you go. On hold. We'll activate the autopilot, so we'll go heading. And let me see. Autopilot master. Autopilot master. Diddly-diddy. Autopilot master. So we're going to see heading. So when I turn the heading bug to the right, ailerons and the yoke should move right. Hold it. Heading. There's the yokes turning to the right. Now we're bringing back to the left, pointed at whatever, 340. And yokes are moving to the left. That's good to me. Disengage the autopilot. There's a warning sound. Autopilot is working perfectly. Alrighty. If you're on live weather, you're going to need more than 7,000 feet. Yeah, we're going for 8,000 for the minute. Microsoft would have done well to let Black Square take over the default caravan. Oh yeah, dude. Here in Idaho, Boise is generally pronounced Boise, not Boise. Boise! Thank you, Andrew. Boise it is. Hey, Belbro is here. Good to see you. Autopilot in this is a little bit dated. Yeah, the King Air a little bit. It's really nice though. The football field is blue, is it? Okay, off the brakes. Bit of Toby eye here as we approach. Left is clear. Right is clear. Easy does it now. Bit of rain starting to fall. You can see precip already on the way there. On the radar. On the radar.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Right, hold it there now for the second. So, quick check. Condition lever is full. Prop full. Alright, lads, time to go flying. Go ahead and sync our heading. We're going to tell the gadget we're going to want vertical speed. Or we might go IAS mode. We will go IAS mode here in a moment. So the plan is take off straight ahead. We'll turn on multiplayer and then let's see what happens. Are we ready? Sky Perry, good to see you. Alright, lads. Let us go flying. Landing lights are on and checked. Prop sync is off. Yeah, we're looking good. Walking, talking, and squawking. Power coming in. Auto feather warning lights engaged. Takeoff power set. Speed alive. 60. Watch the torque. 100. At 110. Let's go flying. Yep, see daisy. Pause the rate of climb. And we're indicating. Gear up. Tapping our toe brakes. Hold the nose. We're going into the soup. Flaps in. Yaw dampener on. Easy now. The nose is going to drop with the flaps coming in. Speed will pick up. Bit of trimmage. Let's trim up now. Take the pressure off the yoke. Easy. Easy. Here's some trim. Alright, watch what the wind is doing. We're going to come down now to our autopilot. I want to go IAC mode, or IAS mode. IAS heading and activate the autopilot. So in IAS mode, that's going to hold our indicated airspeed. Heading mode. So it's going to hold 160 and keep that angle of attack to maintain 160. Mest is coming in. That's looking for a course 355 degrees. Hold. Okay, passing 6. Let's go for 9. Temperatures and pressures all looking good. Flaps are in, gear is up, yaw dampener is on. Cabin temperature 14 degrees. We'll give that a bit more sauce. Radar altitude is playing. Sync it for 3000. Message. We're okay. And there's going to be a left-hand turn coming in here shortly. But bit of multiplayer action now, lads. As we're bursting through the cloudage. What's my external temperature? 0 degrees. And we're in the wet stuff. Alright. Windshield anti-ice comes on. Surface de-ice. Give it one blast. Prop. Fuel vent is fine. 1,000 feet to go. We're not breaking out of these clouds anytime soon, are we? Bring her up. Call it 12,000 feet. Down you get, you devil. Aircraft altitude, we're saying. There's a big long pause. Down you get, you devil. We'll sink it at around 19,000. Ooh, we got some people. Okay, our speed is looking fairly good. We're still climbing. Get that dashboard turned on from Rambog Moored. Going to be a left turn coming in here, lads. We're going to head all the way over. And let's call it, I don't know, 030. Still climbing. There's 10,000 feet. Go ahead and landing lights off. Everything else is looking good. Look at the power of this aircraft. 2,500 feet straight up. Savage. Flying Trit says, Murph, what's your take on the Beam Eye tracker? It's very, very good. You can basically turn your webcam or like a phone into an eye tracker. It's very good and it's cheap and cheerful and it works. Doesn't work as well in low light. I think Toby have the advantage. Yes, I've said Toby. Toby have the advantage in a low light setting, right? But if you have enough kind of light in your room or wherever you sim, I think it's good. For the price, it's very good. Jesus, what's the ceiling on the clouds here? Oh, there we are. We're about to bash through them. Let us go up to about 14, and we'll go IAS mode once again. We're at 190 knots, so yeah, we'll calm it all down here a little bit. And we should be breaking out of this soon. We're going to do another left-hand turn, lads. We're going to bring it over to 360 degrees. There's a turn. There's the weather change. Oh, look at the weather. It's beautiful. Mad weather, isn't there? The clouds end at 12. Yeah. So we're going to go to 14 and see how we fare out. Oh, look at that. There's a wild wombat and an MB339 look. Sweet. I just want to get above the cloud layer and then we can worry about our surface de-icing. This thing climbs like a rocket ship. Look at this. Brilliant. Okay, continue now. Another left-hand turn coming in. We're going to head to 300 degrees. That'll give us a bit of an intercept. And as we're waiting, we're going to arm our nav mode. We're set to GPS, so this will bring us onto our magenta line. We're looking good. 14,000 feet. Don't change your barrow. 18 is the level for that. There's still a bit of cloud here. But let's see what we can do. I mean, she's running fine. And plenty of precip here. Let's bring out this zoom here. Let's bring out the range a bit. Engines 92%. I'm running them a little bit rough. What are we doing here? Prop is okay. Torque is okay. ITT is okay. Prop is a little bit high. Bring it down a smidgen. Man, I'd really love to see the you know, the tablet and stuff. Black Square do some incredible stuff, right? Right, so we're gonna hold at 14,000. Temperature outside -9. I don't see any ice forming. We've all our stuff on. I'm almost certain that there's boots on the King Air rather than kind of antifreeze. It's boots, so we should see the membrane expand every couple of seconds. I think it's every 30 seconds. They'll expand, and the idea being is just like it's a membrane that expands. The idea being to break off the ice, right? I did super tie. Yes, looks very impressive. Okay, we're looking good, lads. This is a beautiful machine, isn't it? Cabin temperature 17 degrees. We'll keep an eye on it. Can I ask, is this your introduction into a mad week of streaming? Yes, yes it is. Just lots of flying, lads. That's what it's all about. Sit back, relax, or come on in and fly with us, or sit there and hurdle abuse. Well, anything, right? All at the same time together, you know. It'll be grand. Right, okay, we're looking good. It's going to be a right turn coming in now when our nav mode takes over. Vertical speed. Prop sync can be thrown on now, even though the aircraft's doing a great job itself. The advantages of a new machine, right? Temperature's coming up okay. We have it on auto. This is where you change your radio and your avionics. We'll zoom out a bit here. Yeah, we're looking good. 240 knots. Jesus, brilliant. Brilliant. Even the default King Air is pretty good. It's really good. Taking tomorrow off to charge the batteries. Well, I'm off all week, and we will be streaming tomorrow as well, lads. You betcha. There's going to be loads of streaming. But like, you know, I'm not in work this week. I have the whole week off. So my plan is to stream the bejesus out of Flight Simulator. Tomorrow being our last scheduled flight in 2020 prior to 2024 coming out. I'm not saying goodbye to 2020. There's too many awesome aircraft here, and sceneries and flow and all this. Oh, look at the ice. We're getting some iceage. So that's around the prop, but it's not on the prop because we have a prop de-icer. See it there in the spinner? We're getting little bits of icing. But the aircraft is doing well. I mean, we're keeping ice off the main parts. And what happens is, when... Jesus, there's ice on the MB339. Balut is over there. P.S. Mirandai. Oh, hello there. Good to see you, man. I don't like that GPS. I prefer the touchscreen GTN. Yeah, well, I mean, I've used the 530 before, and I thought these are really good. A 530, that's a great bit of kit. These are wild expensive, and you wouldn't think about it, right? I mean, the 530s are relatively old. They're expensive. A friggin' this thing, the GTNs, these are ridiculous money. Huge money. Test pilot. Watch the birdie. Alright, we're into all sorts of weather here, look. Now she will clear out in about 40 miles. But even at this altitude, I mean, we're not through the worst of it. We're kind of skimming it here at 14,000, right? I reckon we need to be up at like 180. Just to get over this. Oh, we're looking good. Right, let's get an out head count. Oh, Jesus, we've rain and everything. Bloody hell. Outside air temperature -9. Oh, no. Right, how's our machine doing in terms of all sorts of this? Engine anti-ice. We're going to have to turn you guys on. Give us a surface de-ice there, please.
Hello there.
Brake de-icer as well. How freaking cool is that, right? Indiana Jones, good to see you. I still remember my grandpa using a Loran C before consumer aviation GP was so common. A Loran C. Was that a GPS? You'll be caked into ice in no time, yeah. Wasn't it GPS? Hey, Doc Blues is here, good to see you. A Loran C. Colonel Fork, I'm intrigued. Loran C. A hyperbolic radio navigation system. Oh wait, I've seen one of these before. Yes. Is that like what the Germans had? Now, when I say what the Germans had, it was designed based on what the Germans did back in the Second World War. Basically, a station would transmit a dash on one coordinate and a dot on a different coordinate, and if you flew right in between the two of them, you would hear one continuous beep. Wasn't that the same idea? I'm nearly certain of it. Radio nav that predated it. Red Baron is saying no. I think it was. I'm almost certain it was. Right now. (1940). Okay, the US Army Microwave Committee. It was mostly meant for marine navigation. Was it? Jesus. Why did you all start to count before they even said we'll do a count? Right, we'll do a count. If you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if you're here wondering, why is your man on a Sunday? I mean, Jesus. Well, you press number 3 and, well, we'll play the music that does the thing with the yoke. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2000 Zulu time. Yeah, but a Sunday, Murph. Lads, I think we need to go higher, and I mean proper higher. Flight level 220. You're up the Argidivil. IAS. I'll lock us in. Incredible scenery saver. You can't see it from here. Wait now. Need to get that old speed down so she'll climb. Man Murphy, you big Aegis. Hang on, lads, we're doing the thing with the yoke. IAS mode. Where can I see the speed now? That should appear on a dial somewhere, shouldn't it? I know it goes here, look. Speed. Okay, so where's me set speed? Um, 230 ground speed, right? So that's our ground speed. So bring that speed down here to about 160 as we climb, right? Out of the cloud, really? Good FPS though, absolutely. King Air can do mid-20s, it surely can. You're at 20,000 still clouds? 350 Super Tie says, Jesus. What's your speed now? She's dialing down the way. 140 now is a little bit kind of rich. Jesus, Murphy, watch your speed. Handy. Go fierce, Handy. We don't stall it. Easy. There we go. If you click the autopilot below the clear caution buttons, it changes to a different panel. If you click the... Huh? Oh, look at that! Bloody hell! I've had this plane for ages and I never knew that lived there, look. That's so handy, for God's sake! Why are we only learning this now? Why are we only learning this now? We've had the sim for 4 years! Well, the plane isn't out 4 years, but you know what I mean? Not a pilot is ahead of us. Oh, look at the cut of that! Look at that! Bloody hell, look at the state of this! Ah, lads! I could literally put flights in 2024 as the tag just to see this. Would you look at the state? Right, so we're going into standard pressure. We're above 18,000. Look at the cut of this. We're climbing up to 22,000. Up you go. We're doing all right. We're all right. You're all right. That's incredible, isn't it? I don't know what it is. You can never beat live weather. Any preset you try, I mean, they're nice, but live weather? Ooh. Gorgeous. Nuts, lads, nuts. Jesus. Okay, we got 1,000 to go. We'll level off. We're only barely scraping the top here. But the weather will change, I'm sure of it, but still. Hello there. Alright, starting to level. Get our speed up the road. Cabin temperature 17 degrees. It's comfortable. Rainbows. You can see rainbows. Oh, that's dangerous. We have ice on the leading edge of the wing. Ah! The ice boots do nothing. Why aren't they blasting off? Jesus. Hang on a second. Wing the ice. Hold the switch. Bloody hell. Let's just hold the switch on for a moment, right? I said it'd be a bit of a country. I didn't say you get to see it. Man, this is gorgeous. King Air, what an amazing airplane. It's a great bit of stuff, isn't it, man? Look at that scenery down there. Gorgeous. Right, our airspeed will pick up. Where are we at with our IGT? Bring her up the road a bit here now. We've a lot more torque to play with. There we are. It's IGT we need to battle, yeah? We don't really mess with these ones. 200 knots, like we're not getting the performance really. And now I know we're quite high, but still. Nuts, right? 58 knots, 58 on the cross. Yeah, I'm looking at that here, look. 58 of a crosswind. Jesus. I predict for the first day of flying, the only words from Murphy's mouth will be, would you look at the state of that? Gibbo reckons I'm going to say fantastic all the time. In fact, I won't be able to say anything else. I'll just say, isn't that fantastic? And I'm not going to lie, he's probably right. Ah, look at that. Look at the view, look. Time for a shameless plug. Shameless plug. Need a Murph bingo card for sayings. We used to have one. We did that bingo before bingo became a thing. I'm so looking forward to the A400. Yes. Folder, that's going to be fun. Oh, look at the rainbow. Juice, we used to have a bingo card.
I'm in a glass case of
Oh, behave.
Tarnish is only loving it. Little Trader cheered 100 bits for the shameless plug. Up the yard. Thank you for your bits. For their bits, not your bits. Or Gork's bits. With my bits. But yes, look at the view, lads. Isn't that stunning? Oh. Oh, they've been 2 days. Right. We've tonight, we've tomorrow night, and then we're in. Then we're in. Oh. Cannot wait. And I think, at the moment, some of the tube liner guys, they'll jump into 2024. They'll like a lot of things, but I don't think they're going to appreciate the sim quite as much as us general aviation flyers. Because, I mean, okay, says your man at 22,000 feet, but like, we're usually down there. You know what I'm saying? Don't peak too soon, right? Cy120 has next week off. Brilliant. Are you migrating over to Blue Skies from Twitter? Wait, what? Did the Irish event bingo? Yes. Flight Sim 24 is probably not VATSIM already. Well, I don't know, to be honest. Because, like, you can be damn sure the Indibuild stuff is going to be very good. The A330 in particular, that's one of the first airliners I'm looking forward to flying. And, okay, they have the Max there, but I just think the iFly Max is just pedigree. It's so good. They've set themselves up there for, like, just a tremendous aircraft. The A400 is definitely going to be a fun craft to throw around the place. So, the C-17 as well. I'm really excited for that. Loads are migrating to Blue Sky. Couldn't tell you. Cy Murray! Good to see you, Cy. Subscribed, Tier 1, 39 months. Thank you very much indeed. Scott, what are you doing up at this time? You know, up early in the morning. Jesus. 213 indicated. What's that over the... Ah, look. Ah, look. Beautiful flying, lads. Jesus. Beautiful. What are we getting over the ground? 320 over the ground, look. That's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Brilliant. Reset our heading just to be sure, and we're on standard barrow. Mad skills, right? Mad. Yeah, I never looked at Blue Sky. I still have X. It is toxic as hell, though. Like, I mean, there's a lot of negative stuff there. I mean, you just go through your feed. It's like, what is this? You know what I mean? But I don't know. About 307 total. Yeah. Yeah, it's really fast. What's that over there? Is that another King Air? It is. And it looks like we're going to bash straight into it. Zard, look out! Ah! Traffic. Traffic. Oh, look, it's a Firefly livery. But then it changes. It's like a fire. It's the King Air out in the wild. Brilliant. Oh, my microphone peaked again. I need to fix that, lads. I don't know how to fix it. That's going to wreck your head. It wrecks my head. Do you know? We want to be descending shortly. Just saying, we'll need to be getting down on the ground a bit. Jesus, who was that? That was John C. Oh, look at the weather though. Isn't that beautiful? The lady across the street from me is toxic. Real drill sarge to the guys cleaning out the garage. Jesus. You can tell who has live wins. Indeed. I plumbed for the premium deluxe edition. Seemed to be the sweet spot for aircraft. Yeah, 100%. Like, I've gone with the aviator edition only because I want to... Well, especially if you guys have questions. Hey, Murph, what's this plane like? I don't know, you know, should I get it or not? I mean, that's the point. I mean, if I have it, you know, ask away. Ask questions. Right, ITT prop is good. How's our engines behaving? 92 and 92. That's okay. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to just like trying some of these aircraft, you know, just to see what they're all about. Some are going to be really nice. Some are going to be, yeah, they're okay. And hopefully none are crap. If there's some that are crap, we don't want that, you know. Will you be able to fly so close together in the new sim? Yeah, I think you will. Like, there's no collisions, lads. So, like, there's going to be wake turbulence, but how well wake turbulence is going to work, especially in a big multiplayer environment like this, anyone's guess, right? I think I missed something earlier on. We got a membership earlier on. Peter Porter, thank you very much. Peter, I never said thank you. Thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. My guy, thank you very much. Yeah, so when it comes to wake turbulence, I think it's going to be more important at the likes of takeoff and landing. You know what I mean? I don't know how they're going to manage to do that with other aircraft in close proximity. If I do get 2024, I pick and mix the aircraft. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, like, again, look at lads, we'll have to wait and see, do you know? Like, things like wake turbulence, I'm looking forward to, just to see how they behave. But I think it's going to be more relevant at airports, really, you know? I hope we don't get anything like the Asobo A320 again. Fold it, yeah, that was pretty light. Working title on takeoff, or wind turbulence on takeoff and landing, going to make our group take a lot more interesting. Yes. Yeah, 100%. Hey. Like, here's the thing, right? The default aircraft we got in 2020, they look great, right? I still think the best one was the Cessna 172. I dabbled with gliders in the past, looking forward to trying them again in 2024. Yeah, absolutely. Mugati, I have some chores to do on Tuesday daytime, and then I'll be in. As soon as I get power back, the sim is turned on, install, and let's go. So I'll either start at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, one or the other. Simon20 says, to be honest, for the first few months, it'll probably be 2020 for the airliners and 2024 for GA. Maybe. In a Boxman is here. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. I hope you're well. Yeah, I think I definitely want to try gliders. I absolutely see me flying in one of the hot air balloons, but I want the powered one, right? So you have a bit of kind of propulsion, right? And that's just to check out some iconic sites, you know what I mean? Byron is here. Welcome in, Byron. Hope you're well. Like, I think that's going to be class, you know? Sirius Wolf is here. Got me Aviator Edition yesterday. Nice one. Oh, man, that's going to be awesome. The Aviator Edition is pretty much, well, it has, you know, everything. Absolutely everything, which is just class, you know? Bit of background tunage for the flight, lads. Right, we may start a descent. Let's have a look at Pullman, Moscow. KPUW. Pullman, Moscow Regional. Over the airport. Runway 2, Jesus, runway 23 is what we're going for. Do we have a procedure we can load? Straight away, come on the arrow. Descend, please. Wait, we come up here, look. Vertical speed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1,500 feet, down arrow. Start bringing that torque back. Ease up at the speed. Now, do we have some procedures? Approach for Pullman. No airway. Approach for runway 23. We have an ILS for 5. That's giving us a head. No, we don't want that. Okay, RNAV it is. Just go vectors, I suppose. Why can't I activate this? Why can't we load this in, friends? Okay, that's strange. If RNAV has LPV, it's like an ILS, only GPS base. Yeah, it's interesting. Lenny Brooks uninstalled flights in 2020? No way. Spurge on the Aviator Edition as well? Yeah. Really looking forward to the Tofino leg on the stream tomorrow. My wife, sister and family live on Vancouver Island. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, it's going to be exciting, man. Can't wait for that. Spite, Energy, and then KPW. Okay. But she doesn't want to play nice there, so let's have a look at the map. Right, we need to go into heading mode and tidy this one up. Send us north. Heading. Heading. Coming up on 18,000 feet. Still descending. Let's bring this power right back. Easy now. Is there a pilot in here who can give me some VOR training? Fulda, what would you like to know? Can't wait to fly the PC-12 NGX, says Beardy Sim Pilot. Yeah, that'd be fun. Lenny, uninstalling 2020, that's like strange, man. Because I have a terrible feeling we're going to still need it. You know, looking forward to going back to flight school for helos, as this was taken in it was lacking in 2020. So why can't, yes, we're going to do some enter on the 350. We're going to do a lot of that in flights in 2024 for sure. No. Hang on a second. Right, so there's an ILS there. Okay, she'll do it there. Can we activate that? Why is it taking me that way? Oh. Let us have a look. Okay, we look okay, we look okay. Let's see what happens. Hope not. 24 from now on, hopefully. Okay. Serious Wolf, so excited for the missions. Can't wait to do some fire airdrops. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Who made the NGX for 2024? I'm still flying the Legacy. The NGX was from SWS. It's very good. Direct to Seeper. We'll probably go in by Seeper. I'm not very confident this is bringing us in the right way, but let's see what happens. She needs to bank to the right here now in a second. There she goes. Right, 14,000. What's the airport elevation, lads? 2,500 feet. $5,000 set. Rate of descent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2,500 feet. Power to idle. Fish that. Cabin temperature 17. We're okay. 13,000 feet. Make sure our barrel was set correctly, which it is. Lights on. We should be okay. It's quite bumpy. Will Mrs. Two-Tone have your code wrapped up in a box? I hope so, Lone Gamer. Good to see you, man. Do we know if any of the fly-by-wire stuff will work? Not at launch, but they'll be on it really soon. A day or two, I'd say, after, I'd say. VOR navigation, frequencies, courses, landings, this stuff. Full dive. Yeah, we've done it before, man. We'll do it again. For VOR stuff. ADF, DME, we've done all that stuff. I keep getting random CTDs. Fault-eyed MOAP crash. Does anyone have ideas? What's it doing for a CTD, Side 120? Is it an instant CTD, or does the sim hang and then it CTDs? Yeah, we'll give it a blast. It hangs and then a CTD. Right, Side 120, are you on the PC? You are. Yeah, ADF is pretty cool. I like that. Right, do me a favor. Go into Device Manager on your PC. Device Manager. And I want you to go down into System Devices. Right, Device Manager, System Devices. And I want you to scroll down to where it says High Precision Event Timer. High Precision Event Timer. Right click that and disable. Disable. Don't uninstall it, just disable. And see if that makes any change. The High Precision Event Timer. Disable that and see what happens. Restart the PC, restart your sim, you know. Led Lunar found that the NVIDIA stuff was NVIDIA filters. Ooh, really? They used to do that. Jesus, look at the scenery here, look. This is terribly interesting. I don't want to go down too shallow. We'll come in at 6,000 feet because I think we're going to need about 6 to get over this bit. You disabled it the other day? That's strange. Okay, 1,000 feet to go. We're below the old Warner stuff. The ice is blown off. 0 degrees outside. I wonder, is it like a driver maybe? Easy now, watch the speed. 2020 stopped loading for me today. I uninstalled it, holding out for 2024. Whoa, Bungalow gifting 5 memberships over on YouTube. Dude!
Big 10-4, good buddy.
Thank you very, very much indeed. Bungalow! Lads, if you just got a tier... No, if you just... Yeah, I have a tier. If you just got a membership on YouTube, do be sure to say thanks to Bungalow. Dude, that's incredibly generous. Thank you very much indeed. Ah, brilliant. Thanks so much. I did the latest NVIDIA driver. It kept crashing, so I rolled it back.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Jesus, man. I don't know, Si. I mean... Is it aircraft specific? Is it scenery specific? Is it happening in a vanilla state of the sim?
10-4, good buddy.
Is there an add-on outdated? A livery outdated? A lot of that stuff can get into it, you know what I mean? Oh, that's so kind. Memberships on YouTube, thank you very much.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Yeah, it's usually a conflict of something. Yeah, 100%. Don't forget, lads, if you are watching on YouTube, do be sure to hit the little like button. It helps out the channel something fierce. Something fierce. It recommends the stream to other people. You know, they could be on the jacks watching, you know, construction videos. The next thing, beep, 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 beep. Oh, look, who's this agent? Right, brilliant. I don't use my Black Square King Air much these days. This is the Black Square King Air. It's awesome.
Hello there.
Hello there. Off the walls. Good to see you. Thank you very much indeed for the follow. And a sub on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Hey, good buddy.
There's all buttons happening here at an alarming rate of knots. Once we get to the airport, I'm going to hop off and just watch the rest of the stream. But thank you so much for letting me fly along. Garrett, anytime. AJ Garrett, you are most welcome. Right, what's our speed doing? 220. Right, ramble it in. We're about 10 minutes out. We're very low, but at least we get to check out the scenery now. Look. What's the winds doing down here? 25 knots. Oh, look at that. That is only deadly. Look at the state of this. Look. It's only savage. Wrong button. Wrong button. Where is it? It's over here. Yeah. I gotta say, the scenery out here is beautiful, isn't it? It's very nice scenery. Look at the cut of it, lads. I love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right. Prop sync is still on. We need to turn that off before we land. Speed is fairly lively. We're about 8 minutes out. And, well, let's see how she behaves. Man, look at the cloud around the place. I began to enjoy this plane more and more when bound keys to increase and decrease vertical speed. The autopilot buttons were a pain. Yeah, 100%. The Limbics, I think that's the best way to do it. The laborious way of finding it out, only run stock Microsoft Flight Sim and then add things in. What'll be the most disappointment? Jack Paul or Mike Tyson fans? Oh, Jesus. They get like something. How much did they get for that fight? Was it like 20 million? Jesus, I'd jump in the ring with Mike Tyson for 20 million. Bloody hell. Let's see what happens. This is mad because, like, we're flying up to Renton tonight, and tomorrow night we start off in Renton. Oh, can't wait. And we're in the Mooney. Ah, come on. Tyson got 20, Paul got 40. What? Ah, oh, Jesus. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. But this is class. I haven't flown the King Air in ages. It's such a great airplane. It really is. There's a runway over there, look. But that's not our runway. So how are the lads getting on with farming, lads? How are you getting on with the farming? Pretty sure it was a fix. I don't know, man. Hey, Frankenstein is here. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Because I saw I saw some of the screenshots. Jesus, it looks great. I haven't had time to jump into farming sim. I've been super busy all this weekend, but now I have time. But of course, it's all flight simming, right? And I can't wait for Tuesday. It's like, it's so close, but it's so far. Do you know? Maybe the doors will open. Yeah, they will. The wipers on the doors on all aircraft, I think by default, they should work. Hey, Rambok Mortis here. Happy Sunday, man. How are you? How was your Sunday evening? Are you working this week or are you home as well? Well, the fight might have been a nice commercial for the Paul dude. Didn't realise Tyson was only 58. Is he 58? I thought he was older. Ah, Monday will drag for sure. Jesus, proper bumpy here, lads. Look. 14 miles out. Once we get to 5 minutes, we'll pull back the speed. My sim crashing seems to have stopped after rolling back the new NVIDIA driver. Ooh, really? Dougal, are you using the new app or are you using the other one? You're using the app? Okay. Since the app, I've been relatively happier, right? Let's just hope the new sim is stable, more stable. Ah! The sim releases 5 a.m. my time. The Limbics, mother of Jesus. Really? 5 o'clock in the morning, lad. That's like Wednesday morning. Ouch. Put the kettle on. It'll be coffee all day. Tuesday we'll be like having the sim rate set to minus, right? Can you still taxi with open cockpit in a Warbird now that the opening transports you out of walk around? Depends on the Warbird, but yes, Ducks, you can. So if you think of a Warbird, well, that's a very good question. Most Warbirds, well, it's not actually most Warbirds. Most Warbirds you can open the canopy and they might have a little bit of a flap as well. Goose just updated to 24H2, works great. Is that even out? I don't have access to that yet. We're on like 23H4 or something. Right, there's 5 minutes. Dial back the speed here. Easy now. Jason, look at this. We're flying into the friggin' soup again. Right. What's the outside air temperature? 0 degrees? Balls. We're 17 degrees inside the cabin. I think we're going to have to throw on the old icy machines. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that! A DC-6. Rick Dumbler looks great. CIA Cowboy, rather. It's great to see you. I haven't seen you in ages. How are you, man? CIA Cowboy, it's been many a day since I've seen you here. Hope you're keeping well. Put the link in Discord. Oh, thank you. All this talk of Discord, lads. Exclamation point Discord. That links you to our Discord. It's basically our community hangout. Now let me see, Peter, you need to make sure all the thing is turned on. 1 second now. Roll cadet. Where is this now? Oh, come here, Colonel Fork. Are you telling me that the C-130J has Echo 19 sounds? Jesus. Hey, Joey Bolo is here. Good to see you. We're hauling potatoes. Yes, we are. I am well. I come bringing gifts. I've been very, very busy. We launched a record label Monday. What? What? A record label? Tunage.
Across the sea in the UK, there's a pilot who's soaring every day. With a joystick in hand and a mic in his face, he's taking us all to a higher place. He's got energy that's hard to match, flying high with a laugh and a splash. From the cockpit view to the runway lights, two tones taking off, let's join his flight. Two-tone-murphy up in the sky, streaming with passion, watch him fly. From the clouds to the ground, he's bringing the...
There's a song called Two-Tone. Oh, Jesus, we're going to stall. Yeah, we're all right. Power. Speed and power. Jesus, we nearly bit the dust because I was listening to some fellas sing Two-Tone. Jesus. Right, don't panic. Vertical speed. Down the road we go. Jesus, that was dangerous. Hans Gruber, good to see you. CIA Cowboy, thank you very much, dude. That's brilliant. Music to stall to, right? Brilliant. Right, what's happening here? Who's in charge? Where's me plane? Jesus, lads. There's things happening. Muse fan giving a tier 1 sub, you legend. Ah, no, this is terribly dangerous. Where's the... Bloody hell. Right, watch your speed. What's your altitude? Go down a bit faster there now. Yes. Okay, power coming back. Speed 180. We're all right. We're all right. Shh, 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 shh. We're all right. We're all right. That's ridiculous.
Allow myself
Jesus.
to introduce
Alf.
myself.
Thank you for the shout out, Muse, to CIA Cowboy. Bloody hell, look at this. Where's the... Wait now, is that the runway? Is that the runway? No, that's a building. Gear down! Oh, Jesus. Easy now. Let's hope the approach gadget does what it's supposed to do. Easy.
With his love for the sim, he's breaking through. Feel the buzz, hear the cheer. The community's love keeps him near. Two-tone Murphy, soaring free. The sky belongs to you and me. He's a captain with charm and a heart of gold.
Bloody hell! A captain with charm and a heart of gold. He's a muppet who's not in control of anything. Oh, jeez, we're stalling again, lads. We're stalling again. Power. Easy. We can't see a freaking thing. Autopilot off. My airplane. Why is the yaw dampener? Oh, Jesus. Turn off the yaw dampener. Right, yaw dampener off. Oh, bloody. Where's the airport? It's over there. There's flashy lights. Easy. Ooh, easy. There's flashy lights over there, look. Why can't? Right, let's head this direction. I mean, this is totally safe, sure. Watch your speed. Loads of flaps. Oh, there it is. Ah, not for Jesus, it's narrow. Right, careful now. Yes, watch your speed. 21 knots of a tailwind. Oh no, it's not a tailwind, it's a crosswind. Easy. Watch your power. Hey, Dodge! Coal motress! Right. I mean, we're not too far from that neck of the woods, are we? Oh, Jesus, go handy. Easy. Man alive, you can only barely make out the runway. The goggles do nothing. Oh, we're very high. Easy. Easy. Fly to Pullman. Be great, they said. Be nice, they said. Oh, Jesus. Go handy now. Easy now. Easy now. Jesus, easy. Decision height. Well, we're going to try and plant it. Careful. Oh, Jesus. Careful now. Landed on the runway, you muppet. Yes. Sideways landing. Wave to the cameras. Oh, jeez, and put it down. Oh, bloody hell. Right, hold it on. Oh, it's an F-16. It's not an F-16. It's a something. Oh, no, we're floating. Ah, Jesus. Put it down. No, we've missed the runway. Ah, we're missing the runway. Touch down a little bit. It's totally fine. Into beta. Bloody hell. Ah, we just got engulfed by something huge. Oh. Yep. That wasn't dodge at all. I reckon we did hit the runway. It was just like, you know, messy. Very, very messy. The goggles do nothing here, look. How do you... Oh, wait, hang on, are they working? The wipers work in this, lads. How am I only figuring this one out now? Bloody hell. Black Square will never cease to amaze me. They have working wipers, look. You see, we're still in Flight Sim 2020. Working wipers are all the rage. Elf, you take care. Bloody hell. Look at that, we got wipers. That's brilliant news. Right, that wasn't so much of a chore, was it? Right, we'll be leaving here now shortly, and we're going to Renton. Renton? Flaps in. Didn't know about the wipers, right? We're learning all things together. Lovely and live weather in VR. Noel K, good to see you. I don't suppose you're getting early access to the stream. I'm not Hans Gruber. I've asked for it, you could be sure of it. Dear everyone at Microsoft.com, it is I, Murph. Listen, I have a great idea, and I think now, do you know, people would be happy if you were to let me access the sim early. It's just as well I don't, because I've no electricity here on Monday, or on Tuesday. But no, there's no early access for everyone. That's for anyone, rather. Guff Nuts, thank you for the follow. Right, we're taxiing here. Look at me, we're working wipers, lads. I mean, Jesus. Slow them down a bit. That's not the right button at all. That was slow? Bloody hell, look how fast they're going. I keep them on slow. Easy now. Jesus, all the planes, look. Not your best work. Podge, what are you talking about? It was brilliant. This isn't Renton. Yeah, no, we're not there yet. Can I run along a Stenton lead from Gibbos? Shunty, I'll try it. Surprising seeing how early they did for 2020. Yeah. There's the Firefly livery. Look, isn't it gorgeous? Gorgeous. Right, we're taxiing back down to the active, lads. We shall blast off out of here. There goes lead ballooner. Put the wipers on high, you gain about 20 knots. Do we have to download 24, or is it just added to 2020? No, you gotta download it, Long Wolf. It's its own complete standalone simulator. It has its own exe, its own program. Aviator Apollo, hello. Happy Sunday, man. Just ran a hoop over here. Right, so we're going to be blasting off out of Pullman, Moscow, and it's into Renton. Patrick Doyle, you take care. Early start tomorrow. You take care. This is going to be a nice flight. So it's a 213 nautical mile jog, and we'll be booting it. It's just under an hour. Look at the cut of the taxi lights here. What's going on? Look at the state of the weather. It's proper miserable. Murph, you never fail to lift my mood and make me chuckle. If you ever have a bad day, just like, you know, tune in to me or something. I'm bound to be doing something stupid. Murph, for you having massive hands, I like where this is going, Eamon. If you flap your hands really fast with arms outstretched, could you take off and fly like a bird? Listen, Eamon. I'm like a bird, I'll only fly... Wait, wasn't that a song? Right, we have entered the queue. Look at that, like, look at the weather sock. The thing is having a... Right. Jesus, F-14 blasting off. Have I not buttons for this? Oh, we do. Taken off into the trees, he was! Brilliant. Right. It's a total gridlock. Right. Pullman, Washington is home to Washington State University. Wazoo, as the locals call it. Pullman is also known as a fertile agricultural area, as for many miles of rolling hills and the production of wheat, legumes? What are they? Look at the crappy weather you found. Get in line, looks like a real airport, right? Got a DC-6 here. Bend the knee when you see a DC-6. Cockpit temperature is 17 degrees. It's quite nice. I think the King Air is my new favourite plane. I've been flying around in the DA-62 for the longest. Thanks for suggesting the King Air. AJ, it's really, really good. Black Square have taken it to an entirely different level. TBM is also one of my favourites. That's a great machine. Jesus, what a rookie. I landed with my prop sync turned on because I'm an idiot. You stop the fans, please! Right, we're all about to go taking off now. Not so much Maverick and Goose, more like Tom and Moose. More like Bill and Ted. Excellent. Man, look at the look at the reflections there. Look in the window, look. Look at the cut of that, look. Gorgeous. I like the PC-12. Anyone know a good one? Carinada's okay, but I think there's better. Z-Fox, the SWS one is really good. On the dev team is Brandon. He flies a PC-12 in the real world. And yeah, man, he's provided so much feedback. Yeah, it's cozy, 17 degrees. Oh, peanuts, chickpeas, beans. Thank you, Viper Strike. Holy smokes, the crosswind saber, it's nuts, man. Alright, so it's lined up here. The crosswind takeoff. This is going to be ridiculous, right? Right. Sinker heading. We're going to call it 12,000 feet initially. We've reset our barrow. And now the crack is about to start. Are we ready, sports fans? The wipers actually work. Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? Beardy Sim Pilot. Yeah, I agree, man. The SWS one is brilliant. Right, we're walking, talking, and we're squawking. Let us all... Anti-ice is still on. Let us go flying. Power coming in. Auto feather working. Takeoff power set. Jesus! That's the wind hitting us. Full right rudder. That's ridiculous. 90. Keep it on the centre line. 100. Oopsie daisy. Whoa, look at the wind. Look at the wind. Positive rate. Gear up. Look at the wind, lads. Flaps in. Yaw dampener on. Autopilot set. Let's go heading mode. Let's go IAS mode. Oh, yeah, get you, divil you. Man alive, look at the cut of this. This is horrendous weather. It's great to have working wipers though. I mean, they're going to be all the rage. Old veteran 965. You're going to be working some VATSIM. Nice one, Scott. Toga, Geronimo, right? It looks class, doesn't it? Look at the lighting inside this aircraft. Like, it's stunning. Nice weather. What? Is this Ireland? Right. It's like Irish weather. I use the Thrustmaster TPR pedals. To me, for me, they're the best. The only other pedals I think that would be of better quality would be Rudo from Virtual Fly, but they're ridiculous price. These are expensive as well, don't get me wrong, but they're as close to what you'll find in the real plane, especially general aviation. The pendular pedals from Thrustmaster, they're excellent. Excellent. Do you know? Right, we're climbing here nicely. We're in the soup though. We're going to throw in a left-hand turn. No, we're not. We're going to put in a right-hand turn. Don't mind me, lads. Someone's drunk. And we'll go nav mode. And we should fly. Flight plan. Renton. Activate the leg to Renton. Remove that. And now we're looking good. Okay. The rain has stopped. $8,500. We're going to need savage altitude here again. I put in 12, but like, crank her up the hill. Let's go 22 once again. That was mildly impressive. What? Podge, what are you talking about? Did you not just see what we did? ITT is okay. A bit more power there, Betsy. All our anti-ice systems are working. We're at -5 at the minute. We are 17 on internal. And look at the precip. Holy mother. Look at that, lads. Ooh. We got some serious cells ahead of us. Looks like we're breaking out soon, though. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Look at the cut of it. Isn't that only deadly? Weather over there. The angle of attack. Man alive, this is good. It's absolutely stunning. 87 knot headwind. Jesus, 70 knot crosswind according to this gadget. Bloody hell, lads. Very pretty though. Coming up on 18,000 feet. Go ahead and switch your barrel. Standard mode it is. What should we have? 2.9 or 9 or 2, isn't it? There we go. And we'll go ahead and kill these lights. We're still in the cloud layer, so outside temperature -24, lads. Jesus. We're still holding 17 inside the cockpit. That's impressive. Oh, look at the view. Man, that's gorgeous. My heating is packed up, so I dug out and mulled the wine. Oh, mulled wine. Nice. Now, it is mulled wine. I do like mulled wine. Oh, look at that, lads. That's stunning. Links are not allowed. Indeed. They don't work. If you need something, or if you want to share something, drop it in over on Discord. That's the handiest way to do it. Right, 20,000 feet. We're all right. We're all right. Still got a bit of room there to go on torque. ITT, let's see what happens. Drive it on a little bit on our torque. ITT will get up there a little bit more. We'll see what happens. Looks awesome, doesn't it? 1,000 feet to go. Look at the cells beneath us though. Look at that, lads. So we got a gap here at the minute. But like then beneath us it gets proper bumpy. So we're on our way to Renton. An hour 15 at this speed. But we'll bring up our speed something fierce. We're going to level off here at flight level 220. Keep an eye on our ITT. What's my prop doing? Drop the prop a little bit. There we go. Bring the torque up a little bit. Easy. There we go. Right, so that speed should start jumping and our ETA is going to start dropping. Murph, have you ever flown the Sukhoi airliner from Headwind? I did, Colonel Fork, yes. Hey, Rafa is here, good to see you. So, Colonel Fork, it has the A320 interior, which isn't a million miles off the wreath. It's not a million miles from it. I did a flight in Australia with it, in a beautiful livery. It was a green, kind of a turtle livery. And, yeah, man, I liked it. I mean, it's basically a 320, right? But yeah, the Sukhoi airliner, it's pretty nice, man. It's pretty nice. It's somewhere between, like, an Embraer and, somewhere between an Embraer and an A320. Size-wise, you know? Probably closer to the 220. Nice, easy cruise, yeah. It's good though, Colonel Fork. There's some nice liveries for it. Aviator Apollo says, gosh, I wish we had some old Soviet airliners. There was supposed to be a There was a Tupolev in development. Hang on a second. A Tupolev EV, isn't it? A Tupolev 154. Or is it 144? I know there was definitely one. Someone made a bear as well. Because I remember seeing like the friggin' cockpits and stuff. Yeah, this is the one here, lads. Look at this. So a Tupolev 134. This is going back some time now. Like this is back in March 2021. Bear is the Tu-95, correct? I mean, this looked very promising. It never, yeah, it's like it never saw the light of day. Never saw the light of day. Not yet, anyway. Looks nice, right? I mean, this is going to be comparable to something like the Mad Dog, something in there. But this looks really good. But unfortunately, the scent went quite, you know, they lost the scent and no sign of it. I wonder if current events had an impact on it. I would say so, Colonel Fork. I would say so. But yeah, I was looking forward to that, man. I mean, the Tupolev aircraft, all the Russian stuff, that green interior, man, it's like the fans, that's the air conditioning. Soviet Russia, air blows human. So whose idea was live weather with 70 knots? Listen, Dougal, I don't know who's in charge, but look at the state of this. Hang on a second. Right, turn off all this stuff now. This will give us more power. Right. This will give us a bit more torque now with that anti-ice turned off. Look at the torque creaking up there. Ah, brilliant. Watch our ITT though. Jesus, there's nearly 10% torque. Well, it's similar, I suppose, to your inertial separator, isn't it? That's nuts. That's going to help us with our speed. At 218, is it? 220? That's giving us 242 over the ground, and we're getting bashed out of it with the wind. Looking at the screen here, see these little boxes and dots around us? They're showing other aircraft. The red ones are like danger close. The others, see the way like there's either going to be a plus or a minus, and they're climbing. They're letting us know that's the distance below the aircraft. And I think they're in thousands of feet. So like they're 3,000 feet below us, 1,300 feet below us, but they're climbing. It's giving you that indication. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, inertial separator takes some power. That's nuts. 87 knots now blowing us out of it. Man, look at the view. Look at the rain down there, look. There's some proper cells beneath us. Oh, it's gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous. Hang on a second now. We'll get creative here for a second. Wait to see this now, right? We'll do one of them, right? And we'll do one of these. Wait now. We'll do one of them. Right, we'll disappear me. We're gonna press this button over there. I mean, would you look? The absolute suffering state of it. This is savage. Where's the button I used to use now? Hang on there now. Hang on there now. This one. Now we're talking, friends. The state. Two more sleeps. 2 more sleeps. Like, it's just, isn't it though? Do you know, the state, the absolute living state of it. Right, we're doing with them. So that's what the default sim looks like, and then I do that to kind of punch it up a bit. Do you know? No crosswinds with a few clouds weather. Nice. Yeah, this is the black square one. Hey, I'm Sin, good to see you. Gamer Calic, welcome in. Hope you're well, lads. Happy Sunday. I don't usually stream on a Sunday, but it's great to see everyone here. I will play career mode like a mad Aegis, says PS Miranda. Nice, man, nice. Listen, lads, I think there's going to be something for everyone. There is, like. Let's just see where the bugs are. Like, I hope it's not going to turn into a stream of me just going, right. Right? Red Dead Redemption 2, E-Core, such a game. Can't wait. Yeah, Red Dead, dude, what a machine. Hey, Dutch. Wait. Pod says, Jesus, I'm a celebrity started. Murph, I had to flip a coin, but I'm still with you. Brilliant. Yeah. I mean, we're cruising. It's going to take us a little over half an hour to get to Renton. And this is where we're starting off from tomorrow night on our stream. Black Eyes Gabe is off to get some beauty sleep. He'll be back in 10 minutes. Haha, did you see what I did? Brilliant, Gabe. That's only because you drive a Skoda. Having to work 6 days this week, it'll be easy to deal with not being able to watch 2024. Oh, Jesus. 90 knot crosswind? What? Who's in charge? 6 days this week, Colonel Fork. Bloody hell, man. Is that like Monday to Saturday inclusive? Ugh. Look it. Don't worry. I mean, the sim isn't going anywhere. Plus, if it is a bit of a disaster, at least you're not going to get the same headaches, right? You know what I mean? They're doing a remake, enhanced version of Red Dead Redemption 1. I think they already did that. I don't know. It's Red Dead Redemption 2 is just, brilliant. Excellent game. I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto on horses. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm grateful in these circumstances. Yeah, man. Yeah, 100%. I'll be talking to you on Tuesday at some stage, Colonel Fork. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Now what I mean, now what I mean. I'm rolling back my driver, getting lots of CTDs, says Tarnish. And I can't get FSL to Yell to start. Ooh, Jesus. Well, touch wood, these drivers have been working okay for me. What are we getting? According to our onboard gadgets, we're getting 85 frames. It's behaving. It's behaving. I'll have my phone on me. Man yourself. The rollback fix it. Really, lads, you're having issues with the drivers, so a rollback was worth it. Interesting. If you're all using the app though, like wasn't it or isn't it super easy to roll back? Or did other folks come up with that headache that they couldn't roll it back as easy? You know, they had to go off and do some sorts of science and stuff. I mean, that could happen, right? That can absolutely happen. You're trying to do, you know, you're trying to get a rollback of a driver. It doesn't work, so you have to go off and friggin'... No, I didn't have the dots. Really, Dougal? Why is that? Like, I've no idea, man. Hey, MP Stacks is here. Good to see you. Yeah, man. I have to save some battery. My range is only 148 nautical miles at the moment. Uh-oh. What you flying in? Looking good, lads. You're looking good. Armchair is with us. Gustavo, good to see you. How do I make the sim look so good? So I'm using some NVIDIA filters. I mean, that's the sim that's out of the box with the sim. Which, you know, I mean, it's grand and all, but I always thought it was a little bit kind of, you know, washed out. With the NVIDIA filters I use, that's the difference. Yeah. And if you want to see these, filters, well, they live up here. So use a brightness contrast. Here, I'll disappear in my head, look. Over the left-hand side, brightness contrast. There are my settings. You want to take a screenshot? Then we have details. sharpen, clarity, HDR, bloom. And then we have color. Now this might change things on your side, right? Because like you know, these are pretty much working for my monitor. So, you know, your mileage might vary a little bit. You know what I mean? Jesus Murph, there is Everton lad, fireman, search and rescue, commercial aviation, air ambulance and photography. They're really broadening what you can do in the sim. Oh, absolutely, Connor. Absolutely. I mean, look, it's... where's the entry point going to be? You know, is this going to be a great way to attract new pilots to our sim? I think so. Is it going to be a little bit kind of easy to experienced simmers? I think so. Jorg said it when I met with Jorg back in Arizona. He said, look, people are always going to do what makes them happy. They're going to stay doing what makes them happy. And if it's free flight, well, they're going to stay in free flight. Will they try career mode? He thinks a lot of people will. A lot of people will try it. Will they necessarily stay in there? Probably not. I mean, with the free flight mode, that's what we do here, right? It's a free flight. This is the nuts and bolts of flight simming. I think the other stuff is just a nice way to, you know, give us something to do, attract new pilots, give us a reason to jump in and do a bit of flying. You know what I mean? You sold the game. Good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, you're in the aviation Alice. Ooh, nice. Sergeant Beast, need to get in the shower and then bed. Work tomorrow. Have a good flight and safe landing. See you on the next one. Sergeant Beast, you take care, my dude. See you tomorrow, sure. Again, there's something for everyone. Yeah, I think so, Connor. Yeah, there is. I'm really looking forward to like the heli stuff. I'm looking forward to the crop dust, and that's going to be fun, right? The VIP stuff, I mean, we've all done that. I mean, we've all, in some way, shape or form, been on a live stream, or we just planned a flight to say, right, we're doing some VIP flying around, or, you know, you're doing a normal commercial flight, right? And that could be done in aircraft, airliners, general aviation, helicopters, all that jazz. You know, towing a banner for advertising, that could be pretty fun, right? That's going to be pretty cool. I think the agricultural stuff, the crop spraying, that's going to be good. I think there's going to be also some missions that you have to go and find certain animals. You know, it's like, yeah, we spotted the sheep rambling this direction. We need to find them. Or you got to fly a vet out because there's a cow, Daisy, you know, who's rambled up the hill and she needs a shot or two. I want to know if we can edit what the banner says. Stavaris, you will, but probably not straight away. I think it's inside the mission creator. But just remember, like, give it a week. There's going to be mods available for that sim that'll bypass. I mean, look, there just will be, right? There will be. The sim on release, I'm not going to try. I'm not going to say, right, here's the sim on release. I want this to be like what 2020 is now. I'm going to approach the new sim as a new sim. Figure out what it's all about. What's it offering? What's it giving us? And then we start looking at bringing in some of the other stuff. You know what I mean? There's a bit of an arcade-esque kind of feel to the new sim, especially in some of the modes. Skip for Skodas. But no, like, I mean, I want to explore Flight Sim 2024 as Flight Sim 2024. Not necessarily as Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, the expansion. I want to look at this as a standalone sim. And my comparisons will be Flight Sim 2024 at launch versus Flight Sim 2020 at launch. They're the comparisons I'm going to do. And then we see where the shortfallings are, or if there's bugs or errors based on what we have now, which for most is relatively stable, right? I mean, I think we can all agree, bar maybe today if people are getting CTDs, well, I think right now we have the sim running, you know, sweet as a nut right about now. It's been running pretty well. You know, you got your settings dialed in, you have all the aircraft pretty much we can, you know, shake a stick at. The sim right now, it's in a fairly good place. So to kind of not abandon this, but like to change out and do something else, it's going to be good for us to an extent. But if you have the option of having both simulators installed, have both simulators installed. You know? I genuinely hope the release will go smoothly. Too many AAA releases these few years. Yeah, 100%. Those aerial banners, when modders get a hold of them, right? If you can mod the banners, Gibbo will have a field day. Yes, he will. Look, people are going to complain. It's like most things. We just have to give it time. Yeah. Simon20, I've been getting random CTD since August. Oh, Jesus, that's not good, Si. Any Windows updates you can do? I'm flying a banner that says El Cartome. Mustafa's in the house. Good to see you, man. Happy Sunday. I have a feeling Moose is going to get a banner it's going to say many things. In fact, I've had the joy and privilege to meet Mustafa, and it's going to be the case that I'd say, well, is it? Will it be the case that, you know, the first banner is going to appear with like part of a sentence, right? The second banner that he flies would be part of a different sentence. And it's only when there's like 10 or 15 flights done, you'll now have all the sentences. And then you got to figure out what he's actually trying to tell us. I mean, right? Brilliant. Will the new sim allow us to actually see what other multiplayer aircraft are instead of just generic airplanes? I don't think so. No. Wicked Lumberjacks, the sim multiplayer is the very same as what we have in 2020. They've added more models, and I think if you stay inside the vanilla aircraft, it should be fine. It's only when the third-party stuff gets added in, that's where that kind of gets left to one side, you know? I don't believe it, and when they say pre-ordering will stop, the server shuts down. It doesn't make sense to me. When they say pre-ordering will stop server shutdowns.
Hello there.
I don't know. Poseidon, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So what they're saying is if you pre-order, it means you can do a pre-install. So you can actually install some of the main core files straight away, right now. Right now, you can actually download some of the files straight away. And then the rest of it is going to be cloud-based, and you pull it off the servers when the servers are actually live. Servers aren't live yet. They have like, they've two small ones I think turned on. That's like testing, right? But I would agree with them by saying, well, listen, you know, if everyone tries to purchase and download the client at the same time on day one, yeah, you're going to break it. You're going to break it. I reckon you're going to break it, right? Remember PMDG? Remember Fly-by-Wire? Even Just Flight, right? All their websites just went, whoop, can't handle this. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Connor, it's about 300 megabytes. Yeah. Game's gonna be between 20 and 50. It will. But again, you're only like, so there's about 300 megabytes now. You'll probably get a gig on Tuesday. And then there's like a patch or something to come out, and then you get, you know, the rest of it will come in, you know? Everyone just disappeared after a stutter? What? Botted. Gibbo, what happened? News. Hang on. I know something is Dougal. Why isn't it allowing me to put in this stupid thing? Dougal, it doesn't like that you said shortcut. What the actual? What's holding it? Auto mod. Hang on a second. Friggin' auto mod. Hang on a second now. Settings. Moderation. Here we are. Auto mod. Let's see. We're doing a thing. It's going to break. It's going to break. Dougal, do a copy and paste. Let's see what happens. Try do a copy and paste and we see what happens. Jesus, that was terrifying. Hey, 777, good to see you. Your bot is like Twitter. It's nuts. Won't allow me either. Yeah, it's nuts. The bot hates it. The bot hates Dougal. Dougal, try it again. Copy and paste. Probably going to be one of the most unique game launches. I'm excited for it though. Hey, Britain DC, good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in ages. Hope you're well. Go on, Dougal, for the crack. Just do a copy. It should work. We need to... Oh, wait, hang on. Are you saying nope, you're not going to do a copy and paste? Oh, for Jesus' sake. Why is it doing it now? I saved that. Hang on. Hang on. We'll do something. Why isn't that working? Auto mod. Yes. Jesus. Save. Right. Now. Jesus. Occurrences. Can I just like delete all of these things? Yeah, I'm going to delete all these things now, right? Twitch is bonkers. I'm deleting a whole load of stuff. Wait now, Jesus. It's coming up in the chat. Can you see what I'm putting in the chat? Don't look at the chat. I'm deleting a whole load of things. Don't put them in the chat. I'm trying to fix this.
Hello there.
They're all terrible words. Oh, Jesus. I'm after breaking it. Can you just see, like, has the entire Twitch chat just filled up with a whole load of stuff I put in? Or is that only in mod's view? This is hilarious. I shouldn't be left in charge of anything. All right, okay. We're okay. Jesus. FS Flyer Will, good to see you. It's only in mod view. Thank me to some of the words, lads. I mean, I couldn't repeat them. Words like, you know, and, you know, big, icky. Right? Hang on. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. We'll fix all this now, right? Hang on. Delete. I've now deleted the entire vocabulary that has been saved by the gadget. Right. Next. Right. So I've saved that. Right, Dougal. Hit it again. I'm jumping straight into the A330. Nice. By the way, remind me to send you a message. I have something that might be of interest to you. Britain DC, brilliant. Hey, Britain DC, I'm going to remind you to send me a message. It worked! Dougal, it worked! Hang on a second, we're geniuses, Dougal. Hang on a second. This is a cause for celebration and things and stuff. Where's this now? Oh no, it's over here, look. And Chase is brilliant. We've only gone and fixed something. Dennis G in the house. Good to see you, Dennis. Long time no see. How are you? Bungalow, thank you very much indeed. 2-month streak. Thank you for the sub. So what Dougal was trying to say before the bot rudely interrupted him. When I pre-installed the exe and file structure, it ended up with a shortcut called Limitless on the desktop. Yeah, it's called Limitless. Well, Limitless, that's what the... Well, I can't tell you, but that's what the thing is called with the thing. The Ripper 1975 has just subscribed to Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. 14 months, man. It's like 2 days before Christmas, right? Brilliant. I've never seen the chat look so colourful. Such a shame only mods could see it. Muse, it's terrible, isn't it? Jesus. You wash out your dirty poop mouth. Your poop mouth. Put soap in your mouth. Steam won't let you pre-install anything. Oh, does it not? Jesus. Jesus. 777 has subscribed for with Prime 4 months, my guy. Thank you very much indeed. They just started the hype train. You're very kind, sir. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's mad. Steam won't let you pre-install. Interesting. Gotta love those 60 FPS on a 45-inch ultra-wide in 4K. Yeah, baby. Right? Britain DC, thank you very much. We'll have a look. Skyperian, you take care, my guy. Have a peaceful evening, and we'll see you soon, man. Right, let's have a look. Gotcha now. This is my my reminder from you to send a note. Yes. Right, buttons being pressed. Uniform Goose has sponsored. What does he mean by sponsored? He's sponsored. He's done us something. Wait now. Goose, you devil. Welcome to flight crew, my guy. Thank you very much indeed. Nearest airport? Jesus. Hang on, we'll find one. The nearest airport would be Clay Ilum de Vere? No. There's a helipad just over the road. Eastern State, Kilo Echo Sierra Whiskey. KESW. Country, we're in the United States. Love the tune. Thank you, 777. I sang it myself. I didn't really. Right, lads, we're only 15 minutes out. But we're battling 90 friggin' knots, look. 19. Oh, look at the views, though. Wait, are we getting contrails in our little airplane? We are, look. Look at the cut of this, though. That's beautiful, man. I've been having bother with me bank cards to pay Microsoft Flight Sim pre-order, even though I have the money in the bank to pay for it. Anyone else?
Hello there.
I'm not quite sure, Eamon. Have you PayPal or something? Did you get botted yet? I don't see any bots. I think it's working now. You know, Tiger Shark, good to see you. I think it's working now. Jesus, just buttons. Bungalow, thank you very much for the bits. The absolute legend. Hype Train level 2, look what he did. That was the sound of a train in the distance. That's the sound of a train a little bit closer. Thank you very much indeed. Nice to see prop planes contrailing. Many King Airs often contrail at the right heights. Ooh, nice. Thank you very much indeed. You started a level 2 hype train. Behave yourselves. Yeah, it's Sunday night. Look at this though, isn't this gorgeous? Man, the King Air, it's such a great airplane. And like, what Black Square have done to this machine, this is a study level aircraft. And you might say, rubbish. You know, it's only a basic little machine. It really isn't. There's a lot of stuff going on with this aircraft. There's over 100 different settings and failures. It's nuts. It's quite a complex machine, this. And it's very manual as well. What's the weather radar doing? Let's bring the range down a bit. Ooh, okay, we're all right. We've got a lot of cells 40 miles away. But it looks like we're going to be... oh, no, we're not. We're 60 miles out. So, yeah, we're going to hit terrible weather in Renton. Let us tune in to the meteorological forecast at Renton. What is the situation? Reporting live is a man in a bikini. Thanks, Tom. Right, so the weather. Winds are 190 at 7. Visibility is good at 10 miles. Overcast at 1900. Okay. Temperature 9, dew point 6. Altimeter 29 or 57. It's fine. Renton is fine. Runway for landing is going to be runway 16. So we're going to get to fly in over the bay, lads. Over the bay. The I-90 bridge. Ooh. Looks like snow near Liverpool tomorrow night. Where to get a bit of snow tomorrow night? Where to get a bit of snow in Ireland tomorrow night? It's nuts. Oh, look at that, lads. Jesus, look at that. Where would you get it? I mean, seriously, where would you get it? You get it in a flight sim, Murph. Does anyone know when the preload starts? It should be kind of there. Hang on. Library. Aviator edition. Can we horse that in, please? And this is probably, well, I don't know, this may or may not, oh wait, this could make a complete balls up. Wait to see this. Did I really just try and start flights in 2024 in the middle of trying? Yeah, I did. Shh. Say nothing, lads, it's grand. Am I? Yeah, I'm pressing the right one. Let's try this one. Aww. Yeah, no, it's not ready yet. It's still cooking. Am I streaming on Tuesday? You better believe it. Put on the kettle. There's going to be lots of streams this week. I'm streaming all this week. I'm giving it socks. You'll be sick of me before you know it. Really, do you know? Beardy McWhiskey, good to see you, man. Good day to you. Yeah, but you can preload it. Some of it, right? It'll only give you a little bit. Never sick of me. Give it time. Just give it time. You will. What time? I mean, microphone keeps popping. Jay, it's 10 to 11 on a Sunday night, and I've no work tomorrow. Brilliant. Right, how are we getting on now? Are we going okay? We're kind of going okay. Tomorrow now, what am I to do during the day? I'll be working on stuff during the day. We are streaming tomorrow night. Kenko had a very good shout for a file organizer system built from ChatGPT. Used an add-on linker. Oh. Really? Kenko was driving tonight though, wasn't he? I don't think he was flying. I must have a look back. So, like, yes, you can make... Jesus! You can make some stuff in ChatGPT and stuff. But it's real clunky. Rambog loves it when I try and do stuff. It's like, how janky and clunky can you make it? Pretty janky and pretty clunky. Do you know, like, I've messed with some stuff like... So, you know, JoinFS? I've messed around with JoinFS and I've managed to get name tags working. But it's SimConnect freaks out, man. It gives you poor performance. Like I know enough about coding to know that I know too little about coding. You bought a 4 terabyte M2 for the new Sim. Oh, G Slayer, that's awesome, man. Yes. 777, thank you so much. I managed to do a couple of useful things in. Oh, did you? What did you do? Share the news, man. Share the news. Oh, look at this. Ew, is that what you did? That's very fancy. That's very fancy. Very fancy. So, yeah, like some of the other things I've done, right? And I haven't activated it yet, but there are certain commands that you can now type in Twitch chat that'll control my aircraft. Landing gear, ailerons, flaps, engine settings, navigation, altitude, autopilot. In theory, the Twitch chat can control the entire aircraft and fly it from start to finish, but it's buggy. Some of the calls going back into SimConnect, when it reaches the sim was like, "Pardon me," and then other times it's like a little bit kind of, "Hang on, I only pressed it once, but I'm going to keep pressing it." And like the plane went into it spiraled out of control, and you know, Shagga, go away, Colonel Fork! Don't press buttons like that. Wait now, what stuff do I actually have? Zhunk. On over here now for a minute. Where is it? Try exclamation point left. Who has the rights to this now is the next thing. Set group. It is enabled. So I need to allow Colonel Fork. Hang on. Grant type, yes. Colonel Fork, you're a VIP. Alright, try it again, Colonel Fork. Don't use battery off. Exclamation point left. No, okay, so it's not working. Where's that call up? Yeah, I probably have stuff turned off. So the commands I have, but they're obviously not working. I have things like the dashboard, landing gear, lights, left, right, map, pilot view, pitot heat on, off, avionics on, off, filters. So you know the way I press these filters here, right? So I'm working on ways that you guys can trigger them. But yeah, it's science. It's science, right? Look, I just pressing buttons. Shag off. They won't work. It's turned off. Shouldn't we be descending? That's a very good idea. Renton DC, that's awesome, man. I love that. Oh, balls, we need to be descending. Right, hang on now. Let's plan here.
10-4 good, buddy.
Heading mode. Right turn slowly. Because I want to go out into the bay. Heading mode active. Altitude. Drop it all the way down to about 4,000 feet. And we're going to drop the nose down 20. 1, 2, 3,
Dreamy,
4,
sleepy,
5,
nighty,
6,
snoozy
7,
snooze.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I'm not going to admit that scared the absolute crap out of me. Deploy countermeasures. Thank you, Colonel Fork. You scared the life of me. But yes. Test pilot. We should be descending. Yes, yes. Good man, test pilot. Yeah, he didn't doubt us at all. Right, 2,000 feet a minute. Turn off that warning. Turn on our lights now in case we forget. Beautiful. Oh, we're on the way. Oh, lads, this has been a gorgeous flight. Even as bad and as mad as the weather has been, it's been stunning, hasn't it? I mean, let's be honest. I mean, how often do you get clear blue skies? Doesn't exist, right? So it's always good when we get to do this. Now we're descending at 2,000 feet a minute. That's not really helping our speed. Increase our prop there. That will help a smidgen. We're going too fast for any sort of drag. And as I say, we want to head up towards the lake. What is the name of that lake? We're going straight into the freaking class, but it's grand, say nothing. I was wondering, you know, should I have a button that'll actually shut down the stream? You know, exclamation point, terminate, right? But then I chickened out. Because imagine if that happened and this, like, you know what I mean? I'm not a control freak, but I'm a control freak. Do you know what I mean? Imagine we just get started and then someone redeemed terminate and the thing is off. Oh, Lake Washington. Thank you, Propy Pete. Rookie pilot just described. Dude, I missed that. 30 months rookie pilot. Thank you very much indeed. Cheers, man. Nice. 18,000. Local barrel. Speed is dropping. That's what we wanted, sports fans. That is what we wanted. Oh, look at the weather ahead. Bloody hell. Oh, we're ice! Ice on me windows! Either that or me cataracts are shagged. But look! Ah, Jesus! It's like a frosted... Well, you know when they're... Right. Need to fix that. Oh. Wait now. Windshield. Yes, turn that on like a devil. Give us a blast of surface and get that anti-ice on. Ah, brilliant. We can see again. It's a miracle. No, it's anti-ice. Or de-ice. Right. Hey, Zapple, good to see you. Good afternoon and evening, everyone. Joining a bit late, but excited to see a relatively local flight. Great to see you, man. You're a Brit living in Utah. Ooh. Razmaz, welcome in. Thank you very much indeed for the follow. Is it Razmaz Yuka? It's a great name. Might happen to us a lot. We'll be jaded after this week. We're going to be jaded. Watch out for snow. Ski season coming soon. Oh, nice. Outside air temperature minus 23. Cabin temperature 17 degrees. This looks absolutely gorgeous ahead. Look at this. Mountains and everything, lads. Oh, look at the weather though. Hey, there's Soaring AJ out there. Isn't that very pretty? Test pilot is behind us. There's a wild wombat. Lazy Davy. John C. Toto was there. Petrolhead. Dougal. QC Frank. Pad is beside us. Looking good, Pad. Sub Evo. Bizjet Brit is over there. Oh, jeez, go handy. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce and wolfy. Flight Sergeant. Laddie Da, great name. P.S. Mirandai, Rob M. Beeks. Whack-a-mo. Is that Eamon over there with Gregor? I think it is. Eamon and Gregor. Oh, and the Hunters. Nice. There's Devilfly. Jesus, look at the weather here, lads. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous looking? Jefferson, the man, myth, and legend himself. Happy Sunday to you, my guy. Are we all ready for Tuesday? Oh yeah. We're as ready as ready. Listen, we're ready. Let's make it happen. 180 on our speed. Lights are already on. Good there. Looking good there. The weather's starting to calm down a little bit. No major cells. Might have to join in the group flight. The logs on Monday. Yes, Jepson. So tomorrow, 2000 Zulu, starting off from Renton. And we're heading out into the wilderness. And we're heading up to Quaddam River. Photos by Kev made a really nice scenery there. And it's home of the infamous logs. That's where we're flying tomorrow night. Then on Tuesday, as soon as A, my electricity is back, or B, the sim is released, we're live. Start to finish. A full guide to the machine. I'm going to be flying the Mooney tomorrow, Zard. Andrew Cully says, I bought the FSR last night. Oh, it's so good.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus, Armin Addict, thanks for that. Scared the life out of me. Hope you're well, man. Yeah, the FSR 500, beautiful, beautiful aircraft. So yeah, flying tomorrow with the Mooney, and I haven't flown the Mooney. Dougal, I'm the same, man. I haven't touched it. Does it even work? I don't know. But we're going to fly it tomorrow. And then Tuesday, it's the complete setup guide and overview of what Flight Sim 2024 is all about. We're going through all the buttons, all the assignments, getting everything set up. Old, dirty, welcome in. Brilliant. Thank you for the follow. Jesus. Did you see it? Right, I mean, I nearly did, didn't I? I try to keep things here as relatively family friendly as I can. Mindful of the little ears, you know what I mean? But sometimes things slip out. And I make a fool of myself. And I read things I shouldn't. Well, I read them, but then I say them out loud. Brilliant. Right, 7,000 feet. This is getting interesting. Easy now. What was the ceiling here? It was like 14 or... yeah, like 2,000 feet or something. Oh, look at the weather though. This is insane. Okay, lights are on. What's the temperature? -5. Keep that de-ice and stuff on for the minute. How's my symbolics? I ain't PP. You lads are terrible. Symbolic drive. Yes. How's your symbolics? That's hilarious. Shame on you. Oh, for God's sake. We'll catch someone else with that. We'll have to catch out someone else with that. You know. We're in the soup here, something fierce. Coming down on 5,000 feet. 1,000 feet to go, and I don't really see the base of this cloud. Not yet, anyway. Easy. Easy. We're just about to hit the bay. Easy now. There's the base. There's the water beneath us. Ah, this is only cool looking. So we will drop beneath this cloud layer. We're holding now at 4,000. We're not low enough. Down to 2,500. Let that speed bleed right back. Now drop us down. Speed coming down nicely. Prop sync off. Lights on. We're still running anti-ice. 3,500 feet. Where are we at? 0 degrees. Oh, look at the view. This is gorgeous. Now we need to turn hard left on ourselves to come back over the back over Lake Washington, yeah? Okay, hard left coming in. 180. Oh, this is gorgeous looking. Look at the state of this. 2007. We're 2 degrees. Good luck to you. Anti-ice systems are now off. Level out. Change heading. 180. Keep her diving. 120 degrees. Then we'll straighten up and we'll go in. Unlikely we're going to get a visual approach here, but sure, listen. Let's see what happens. That's only stunning. Look at it. Right, watch your power. Easy now. Okay. Proceed with caution. What we're going to do here now, we're going to go autopilot off. My airplane. And we're just going to meander in here nice and easy. Watch your speed. Auto's reset. Let's drop the gear. I watched hydroplane boats racing on Lake Washington before. Really? They're the oaks to get up to like 200 miles an hour or something, aren't they? Okay, gear coming down. We're going to fly over Mercer Island, I think it's called. Last Channel Bridge. I love that name. Right, easy now. Total gentle stuff here. Yaw dampener off. 1900 feet. Straighten up. Speed is good. Look at it, lads. Haven't picked up any rain yet. That's a good sign. Getting bumpy as hell, though. Easy now. This is a stunning part of the world to go flying in. Look at the buildings out there. It's gorgeous. Easy. 1,300 feet. Okay, we're proper low here, but it's too nice. It's too nice. Oh, look at the cut of it. Easy now. What's the winds doing to us? 22 knots. Bit of a crosswind. Watch our speed here. We'll come down the little lake here. The little inlet. And then we will see some lights. Isn't the lighting on this thing gorgeous as well? I mean, it's a beauty, isn't it? This is a beauty of an airplane. Haven't flown the King Air in so long, like. Okay, there's the runway ahead of us. Now, that wind is blowing to our left. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge to actually point it in the right direction. 1,000 feet. Let's ramble it in. I mean, we're visual. We can see the runway ahead of us. It's all about timing, right? Look at the crab action. Oof. Oh, like, we have a little gap in the weather here. Like, we can't wait. We can't wait around all day. We just want to get this thing down now. Easy now. Watch your speed. Oh, this is only gorgeous looking. Alright, speed is good. Ground speed is about 20 knots less than this. Let's go approach flaps. That's going to throw the nose up a little bit. We're alright. Holding 150. We'll probably drop it down to about 140 knots. And then we'll hold at 120 for final. Easy. Easy. Slipper Fruit, good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind of you to say. Right, 140. Jesus, flaps, full flaps. Easy now. Throw the nose down, Murph. Yes. Easy. Get ourselves lined up, and now we got to counteract that wind coming in, right? 120 is our speed. That's what we want. We're holding about a 4-degree descent. We'll level it up. Oh man, look at the hotel there on the left. Look at the lighting. Stunning. Watch your speed. Easy now. Little bit slow. Renton, isn't it gorgeous? Little high. Looking good. Speed is good. Rate of descent is good. Ish. Get ourselves lined up and then eyes to the end of the runway. Keep an eye on our touchdown zone. They're the 2 white markers. About a third of the way down. Or quarter of the way down.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Assidious, the timing of that. Right, hold the nose. Jesus. Hold the nose. Yes. Power to idle. Hold the nose. There's all sorts of stuff happening on that runway. Yaki boos. Easy. Easy. We went long. Touchdown. 61 feet. Beta. Alright. Out of beta. Welcome to Renton. Jesus. Such a landing that was. Right. We'll try and vamonos on the left hand side here. Flaps in. Beta and reverse are different. Is it beta or reverse? That's a good question. Beta changes the prop pitch. Am I right in saying that? So it actually, the beta goes back, meaning that it's not cutting the air in front of it, it starts cutting it behind it. Wouldn't that be right? 10 out of 10? Yeah, baby. That was a nice landing. We went way too long though. Like way too long. But we're grand. Lads, I haven't been to Renton since we brought the 737 out of here. Easy now, let's have a look. Okay, so there is reverse with this. So beta, right now, beta mode. Putting the prop into reverse mode or beta mode and maintaining RPM control in reverse is accomplished. And beta range in a turboprop is the range of power level positions between flight idle and maximum reverse. Beta on propeller aircraft, you change the pitch first instead of using the inertia of the propeller. Yeah, so we're right, yeah? Beta equals reverse, same thing. Reverse is a turboprop, also changes the pitch. Yeah. So they're kind of the same, Z-Fox. I hadn't been here since the last time, so about the same. It's nuts, isn't it? But that's one thing, lads. Never be afraid to be a backseat kind of pilot. Like, I learn stuff on every single flight, and I'm more than happy to listen to what you... Oh, look at the DC-6s. I'm more than happy to listen to your feedback and what you guys know, right? I mean, I don't know half the stuff. So we learn between it. 6 years since I flew. No, it's good. Like, folks will come in and say, hey, do you know it can do this? And I'm like, what? And then I'll say things and it's like, well, usually what I say is rubbish anyway, right? I mean, we know this, right? Right, hang on a second. Machine plane stuff. Low idle, please. Bleeds coming off. Let's see here now. Blower coming off. Temperature is on grand.
Can I get a refund?
Furnace off. Half blower off. They're okay. That's okay. Trim, rudder off. Taxi landing off. Strobes off. Pedos off. Stall horn warning off. And that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Avionics, well, transponder we can probably just stand by. Avionics coming off. And right engine. Bring it down. Sometimes we confuse Murph for the... Yeah, just confuse me for the fun of it. Left off, right off. Alright. Very loud in here still. There we go. We lost Jens the whole lot. Okay. What else we need to do? Sounds pretty loud in here. Environmental stuff off. Why is it so loud? It shouldn't be that loud. Is the battery that loud, really? The blender? Disengage the turbo and that can be... You see, Colonel Falk, I'm going to look up that word. The turbo incat... Right? That's what happens here. Jesus. Bloody hell, that was loud. Right, let us see what's happening. Ah, look at the lads. Ah, the lads. Ah, brilliant. Renton, what a location, friends. So tomorrow night, this is where we're going to be starting our flight from. Renton. And we're using this as our starting location as we head on up into the wilderness. The wilderness. That's where we're heading. And this is a nice ferry flight to do this evening. Oh, Rash is live. Brilliant, brilliant. Is he doing his 10-minute intro? Brilliant. We'll go over, then he'll have to stop his 10-minute intro. Lads, this has been so much fun tonight. The King Air is such a great aircraft. Getting to fly with you guys, that's what this is all about. That's how these things work. Murph, would you recommend, or would you suggest to use HDR on the sim? If you got it, yes. And then go flying at nighttime, Frank? Game changer with HDR on. Game changer. And it's not terribly heavy on frames or whatnot, you know? John Cian, welcome in. But yeah, lads, thank you all so very, very much indeed. We're back tomorrow night, 2000 Zulu time, starting from here. And we're taking the Mooney, the M20 or Ovation. It was the first add-on aircraft in flights in 2020 that I actually got into. And I mean really got into. I used to fly it all the time. So kicking off tomorrow, 2000 Zulu time. And until then, we'll be on Discord. And look, it's 2 more sleeps. 2 more sleeps. Yeah, Frank, have a ball with it, man. It'd be great. To everyone on YouTube, guys, thank you so much for all the likes, all the new subscribes, all the gifted memberships out there. Thank you all so very much. And to here on Twitch for all the follows, Jesus, all the subscribes as well, the gifted subs, the bits. 2 hype trains tonight. Nuts. Incredible stuff, and really, really much, very much appreciated, lads. So thank you all so very much. Right, stand by. We're going to do a raid over to our good friend Captain Arash. So until tomorrow, you take care. Neil May Agut. What do you mean the 2 wands? They were professional pilots who were sharing their expertise and experience about what it's like to fly whilst wearing tight clothing. 2 things I just can't do. No. Don't fire the milk at me. The cows will go nuts. They'll cry in the fields. What a waste! Cow juice. So look at this big eat it. They're giving out to me here now. Thanks. Yeah, and also thanks.